Hello and welcome everybody to session 76 of FAQNew. Last session, you guys spent a day investigating ways out of the city, or did some planning. You met Beleza of the Amber Collective. And they gave you some insights into what's going on. There was also talk with a cat. Again.
Mm-hmm.
And you sent some messages, if I remember correctly. At least one.
Okay.
You did message Morton. And then you also switched your accommodation from the Angry Gull to the Dockside Tavern.
Yep.
For reasons of staying anonymous, keeping a low profile.
Which has nothing to do with being in sight of a ship at all.
Sure.
For us, it doesn't. Tar.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, Tar.
Neither do I. It's fine.
Tar.
All right, and that's where we left off, and where we are gonna pick up. So, guys, what are you planning to do?
We need that circle, the teleportation circle, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, wait 2 days and go back to the Emerald Collective.
Amber Collective.
Look,
Amber, sorry.
I'm not gonna lie,
That's fine.
they didn't sound too keen on us.
No.
They hated us.
I don't know that they hated us, but I just don't think...
I mean, I think
I
we
think they
left on a
hate
good note,
foreigners.
though.
Yeah.
Foreigners, yes, they hated.
They hated foreigners, so
I think they want like some reassurance that we will keep up our end of the bargain, which is to come back and hopefully get rid of the outsiders.
yeah, I can see why they wouldn't want to give away our circle to foreigners who they just had foreigners come in and destroy their peace.
Yeah.
Why they wouldn't want to then give out a circle to a foreigner. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not too sure if that's a good idea either. It would just set up a definitive connection. Which I'm not against, but right now they're having war because of our influence, so that's bad.
Have we actually looked at the palace? Like, is it heavily guarded? Could we just waltz in there?
Yeah, it is guarded by a lot of magic.
Yeah.
By magic, but not by people, right?
There are guards in front of it, yeah.
Okay.
It would get, that would be a whole other can of beans to get into, I think.
I don't even like beans that much.
Right?
You're wrong.
Do we know someone in Starfall who knows teleport who could get us here?
Maybe Warden.
Yeah, but no one's been here because remember it's uncharted.
That's why it was so difficult.
That's why we had to travel here.
So it would be you, Phane.
Yeah, but I can't. I mean, I could do a scry with someone who could do it and show them where we wanted to go, and then they could tell. So yeah, it is possible to use magic to get back here without me using magic. We could find someone to assist us to get back here.
It's not possible for us to set up a circle, though.
No.
Why not?
That would take long, right?
I don't know how to make a circle. I know how to copy a circle. I don't know what goes into making a circle.
We should
I kind of made a circle in the Feywild with Ungone, but that was a different kind of circle.
Yeah,
that was like living our life.
I am happy to try.
And not to brag, but that was Eric's.
Of course.
Where would we end up?
I have no idea how to do this because you know me, I don't do the actual science behind the magic. I just do the emotion behind it. So if you do the science and I do the emotion, maybe we could come up with a way to get back here.
Sure. Hope as long as it's like it works and we don't get stuck in some different plane.
Talking about in this pub room
Yeah,
Like,
let's
are
do
we going to put it under the
here.
rug, or
Let's
are we
do
going
it
to...
right here? No, do you want to find
No.
somewhere quiet and do it?
No,
I think we have
someone's got
to
clean this
decide
place.
if we want to
Eventually.
Well, I mean, we
involve
could study it now. We
the
could spend
Amber
a day
Collective, or if
seeing
we
if
want
we
to.
can do it. Is what I'm saying. If Tara and I spent a day, because I actually don't know how the spell works, but like
we
Tara
don't
and I could
know.
spend a day studying to see if we could do it, and then go back to the Amber Collective. If we've spent a whole day and we haven't come up with anything,
The
go back
thing is, if we are going to make a somewhat permanent teleportation circle, where are we going to put it? Because, like, we can't just pop into a hotel room.
No. But like, if we could make one, we could put it on a tree or a location like somewhere out in the forest or somewhere.
The forest. That's a little
A
dangerous.
jungle. Sorry.
If there's just a jungle teleportation circle, can anyone just like, oh, look at this, and go through it?
I think you have to
Kinda
be able to
dangerous.
activate.
No,
I don't
Zahavah
know.
has a point. If we have a teleportation circle just out and about somewhere, we don't know
then
what would
you
happen.
guys, then here we go. Whilst Tara and I think of how we can actually make this reality, you guys think of a good location for it. Like, you guys go like location scouting, like maybe ask some friends, you know, maybe Clever the cat has a good
Friends?
spot. I don't know. We've made some friends.
Maybe the museum guy would like one.
Maybe
No,
Keith,
could
knows,
probably-
maybe Keith knows a good spot.
Well, you're the only one that can get in contact with Keith. Just saying.
Well, I actually
Also,
check
Keith
on
is so
him.
far away.
We should
I
probably
would
check on him.
Probably tell him that we are done and
We're
Yeah.
planning on
getting out.
leaving.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Wait, we
message
did
him.
already tell him that he's not gonna have to follow, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but like you
Yes.
know, it's a little bit more formal. Like, see ya.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be like, hey Keith, buddy old pal. We are probably gonna bounce soon. It's great knowing you. Hope to see you another time. Starfall's very far away.
Maybe don't take a boat.
Yeah. I think that's about 25 words.
Okay, bye.
No.
Okay, bye.
Does K by count as one word?
Did you
Yeah.
say fast enough?
Kaybai. I don't know what you're doing.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
It's the
Sounds like
Listico way to say goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's your Listico.
It's your Listico.
Seriously.
Duh.
Guys, come on, I'm fluent in this language now.
Yeah. Cool. So
Okay.
you send that message then, right?
Yeah, I send that message. I will use ascending for today.
We're also trying to keep a low profile, so wandering around town trying to talk to people.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I
That's why
still
we
think
snuck
Tara and
over
I
here.
can try and see if we can make a binding or something to this area to get back to. I don't
That's
know how.
good to
but,
know in any case, so I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
I think we can wait one day.
I mean, Tara and I can nerd out for a day, and then
Yeah. And we can also
Mhm.
always leave if things get hairy. Like if people start finding out that we were the ones who desecrated the entire fucking temple and the basis of this place.
Actually, do you want me to start setting up the circle so that we can just... Actually, no, I shouldn't do that. I mean,
Under
I
the
could just draw
bed.
it out in chalk so that
We'll
when
do
we're
it under
ready
the
to go,
bed. Oh no,
we can
because then if we
go
come
through
back.
it. I mean, it's just in chalk, and then
I think we'll
it'll
always find
disappear.
10 minutes.
When we leave, it'll up.
Wait, I have a question, Phane. Since I have never seen you use this magic before. A,
Yeah.
Are you sure it's going to work? And B, where are we going to come out exactly and stuff?
I don't know because I've never tried it before. Came to me in a dream. And B,
I beg your pardon. What?
pretty sure I was practicing the dance moves that I'm going to use for this dance move in the dance studio in our home. So that's where we're going to pop out.
So we don't actually know if this is
I
gonna work.
assume because I get to choose 2 places, right? For the spell donut, just like out of game. Yeah, it's in our home. Yeah. So like I kind of had an idea of this when I was dancing downstairs in the studio. You know, the room that I put all the mirrors up in. And I'm pretty sure if I do that same dance move, it'll make the circle and we can go through.
Wait, so you have like a circle, a paired circle in our house?
If you think of it more abstract and rather of a circle as more of a dance move specific to that dance studio, yes, for sure. I have a dance circle in that studio.
Do we have to do
Okay.
the dance to get through?
Yes.
Beans.
So
Every bit of
But
help.
I've made it very simple. It's you'll get the hang of it. We can practice it a couple times if you
how
want.
many shimmies in a sachet are there? Like,
Look,
quite a
I made it so that the less flexible it'll work because I know not
Everybody
everyone
do a
has
high
the
tip.
grace and it's fine. It's not about the quality of the movement. It's about the enthusiasm.
Every time we teleport, we all get strained muscles.
Can you just imagine?
Can you do the
Can you just actually imagine our characters? Like, mine's like our characters doing these dances to get
Also,
anywhere.
You totally don't have to do it. Phane's just saying.
Oh yeah, but
no, fully
it's
understood.
not joking.
Just a clarification.
Zahavah
But how
does
would
not
how
know
would we
that.
know? Like,
Irish tap dance.
Yeah,
Other dance.
I mean, yeah. But yes, to the first question, I'm not sure it'll work.
Okay.
Again,
We'll figure it out.
It came to you in a dream. What?
Look, your magic is learnt, right?
Yes.
My magic is felt.
Yes, I understand that. This you have explained to me.
Yeah, so I have feelings and dreams, and when I feel the inspiration for a dance move, that's how I come up with magic. So I dreamt of this dance move, and it inspired me to try this spell.
Okay, as long as you're sure that some frickin' devil named Morton didn't put that in your head.
Yeah. No. It's more of a stag move than a devil move.
It's more of a stag move.
I'm not sure that makes me feel better, but okay.
Why? They're my mentor. Of course, it makes sense.
What if you sent a message
You
to?
said some weird things about him, so.
What did I say that was weird? That I love them? Is that weird to you?
Yeah.
Is love weird to you?
No, it's not that. It's just like you have to love them.
Well, yeah. That was part of the deal.
Yeah, which is
Yeah, that's a little weird.
little bit weird.
I mean, it's fair. Everything's a deal.
Yeah,
Okay, yes.
And I
but-
love them anyway, so it wasn't exactly a hard decision.
This is a weird
so
discussion you're having.
Yeah, so you wait, you loved them before you made the deal.
At the time, yeah.
You loved them at the time of making the deal?
Yeah. So it didn't seem like a deal. It was just like, yeah, of course, whatever.
Okay, because... Oh, I mean, I don't know enough about the Fae to say anything about this, so...
Exactly. I mean, they're great.
If it works for you, I guess.
Things got complicated. Like,
odd.
we were... Like, things got complicated. Let's just say that.
Wait, but, like, do you know if he's, like, messing with, like, the insides of your mind?
Maybe. That's kind of what I do, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they're doing. I mean, they're the one that taught me, so maybe that's why I'm like this, because they taught me to be like that through... I don't know.
Makes sense now.
Sure, okay.
What?
Do you want to try this ring on and see
So,
if you feel any
he's
different?
trying to ask a question this entire time.
What
do
if
you
you
just want to check if you
No,
feel
I'm attuned
really
to other
like
things.
that?
I can't unattune to the things I have right now. So
What if you contacted Warden and see if he's got any tips? See, he's got to know. He's magical as fuck.
Tips on my dance move that I'm pretty sure is solid.
Obviously, but maybe on tips on the science.
On the actual spell.
Okay, well, I will use our telescription scroll to write a message to Warden asking for any tips on creating a circle in a new location and magic science stuff.
And if there's a way that we can protect it to only be the ones to use it, sort of thing.
Tar can help me word that to be more magic sciencey, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
How many words are you allowed in a choice subscription? Doesn't matter, does it?
It's just a paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just have to write real small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to know the science behind how to make a teleportation circle that can be protected so that only we could use it.
Yeah.
Like a password
Yeah.
without capitals and shit.
Did I hear back from Keith?
Nope.
Is he dead?
That's weird.
He's usually okay. He's not super chatty, but
No, but he lets us know
like
if he
sent,
received the message. Yeah.
or did I not feel it get received?
You did feel that it's sent.
Okay.
But
maybe
Could be
he's
busy
mad
at
at
He in
us.
trouble.
Yeah.
But you don't get a reply at the moment.
Maybe he's sad that we're leaving and is just really hurt that we didn't come
That
say
must be it.
goodbye face to face. Or, he's being attacked right now.
Maybe he can't. Yeah, he just can't talk right now. That's possible.
Yeah, can't talk right now. Busy doing other things. So many other things.
Yeah.
Maybe he feels bad we
Cool.
didn't go and like say bye to him like physically.
For sure he feels bad. Let's write this scroll.
We hurt keeps feelings. Great.
Yeah, that's really the worst thing we've ever done.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like
you
it
want to
would
write this
take a
scroll?
lot of time to make a permanent circle.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, I'll help you out. Hey, Warden. Like, I forgot how to pronounce his name. I hope it's
Yeah,
that.
we write a detailed thing to Warden about how we want to do things.
Yeah.
And if he can help us.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, how long does it take to make a teleportation circle? Do you know any basics of it that we can you can write down? Also, how to make it so that only one group can use it. So,
I heard you formed a
Also
team.
miss you.
that was
we're
cute.
so homesick.
That was cute.
Okay, so you do write that out. Okay. All right. Okay, so
And
that's
we get a
scroll.
reply. Exactly how it works.
Great. Well,
Enter the
while we
password
wait
here.
for the answer, what do you want to do?
I honestly don't think we can do much.
You guys just keep
Why?
practicing. I'll start practicing my high kicks.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Phane can show us the dance.
I'll teach you all the dance moves. Okay.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. Da, da, da.
You didn't tell me there's counting as well.
That's
Oh
just the
my
beat.
god.
That's called a beat. That's
Can you
I'm
count to
never gonna
4?
get this.
no, it's
Yes.
5, 6,
It's just
7,
4
8.
over and
Why are we
over.
starting in the middle?
Because you gotta feel the rhythm.
So wait, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
7,
8.
8.
Because
Why are we starting in the middle?
because it's always in 2 sets, and to not have to
skip
count to
the
8
first
every
4
time,
things?
we start in the middle.
So why don't you start from 1? Oh my god, I'm so
Because it's
confused.
just the intro.
Do the moves. Harder, 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 da, and kick and down and up and twist and far to the side and that.
I'm sorry, what? Starting from the top.
Yeah, okay.
Once again, from the top.
I'm going to roll. Can I roll to see if I get this?
I'll roll an intelligence check to see if I can analyze the shit out of your moves.
It's not great. I assume it's dexterity.
I'm gonna go with acrobatics.
Oh, if it's acrobatics, then that's probably okay.
I'm gonna go with investigation.
21.
Holy shit! 22.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm a great teacher, guys.
You're not wrong.
I have an 18 in investigation. I'm very robot-like, but I get the moves.
You do the
You
robot.
do the robot.
I do the robot.
Ah,
I do the entire
have
dance,
a
but I only move
I
one
know
joint
you've
at a time.
been the inventor of the robot.
A small tear of proudness of how great you guys are at dancing.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
And then I think we just wait.
Really talented.
You're
I'd
a
get
good
bored
teacher.
at one point and ask Felix to make more crossword puzzles.
I make so many crossword puzzles.
All related to dance moves.
Some related to dance move.
Amazing.
But yeah, I guess we're just mulling about until we get replies from people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amber Collective and Warden and anybody else we're waiting on? No, right?
Not
I don't
really.
think
I
so.
mean, you did ask about some city rumors, but
Oh, that's the barkeep. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they leave a note for us on our door, then awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like it's fine. 'cause
but you
nobody
also
goes there.
you also switched Terran by now.
I was about to say, yeah. That
No,
wasn't
but we
the
did
other
that in this. We did this in this tavern because I slipped across some five
Yeah.
gold to get lunch and some answers.
Yeah.
True.
Paid.
Yes. Yeah,
bribe.
you're correct.
We did the bribe, yo.
Aha, we did the bribe, real smooth.
Bribery.
Our invisibility ran out, so we just were going in like normal.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
No, because I was turning away from the microphone clearly on purpose. We had, bribed him well and good. That's all.
Brad,
That was all I was going to say. Just bribed.
Okay. Okay, well, time passes. Also, the collective, I think you would have to go there. They
Yeah, but they also said they're gonna
We
have
opened a couple of days.
Yeah.
And we're like, do we want to be here a couple of days?
We'll wait one day
Not
and then go
really.
see them.
I think we can afford one day for sure.
Yeah, one
We
day.
have
But
a
let's
dance
not like
day and then we go.
sure.
So you do wait a bit, and then a scroll does appear. Who sent the one? Was it?
Phane, I guess.
Tar and Phane, we did together.
Yeah,
Oh.
together.
My question is, who wrote it?
I think Tar wrote it.
Sure,
Right?
but technically we just both wrote it, so we'll
Well-
probably just be like from the Pip crew. That's
Yeah, no.
No, but you physically wrote it.
Yes,
Who
it's
who
about
gets the answer though?
It's about the physical act of
Yeah.
finishing the writing.
okay. I guess then either me or Phane, whichever one.
It's Tar!
Totally.
Me,
Jesus.
fine.
100%
Fine.
Tar writes everything all the time.
I'm good at writing.
Phane is busy
And
teaching
the
us
contract.
Okay. Right. Okay. So
because we need some work.
and you get a piece of paperback
Mm-hmm.
scroll that appears in your hands,
And
and it says. So at first glance, you see little text and a lot of diagram.
his diagrams. I knew you could count on him. I love this
Super
guy.
happy right now.
And it says, "Hello, friends. I haven't heard from you in a while. Glad to be informed that you're still alive. Concerning your requests, there are several magical means to prove such a circle," and he kind of gives you a rundown. Make it invisible, make it somewhere where you have to dimension door to get there, put glyphs of warding on it. That's what he kind of like proposes, or just put it somewhere with where you put a locking mechanism, magical or physical, that only you can overcome. Yeah. Hope to find you well, and looking forward to your patronage when you return.
Great.
Was there anything in there about making one?
Yeah, that's the diagrams.
Okay, cool.
That's the whole process.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but that's not written down, and telling diagrams is kind of hard.
Yeah. I'm just
try harder
because I haven't looked up the spell. I'm looking it up now.
Okay.
Can you make a new circle?
Yeah.
I have it open. Technically, yes. The problem is you can create a permanent teleportation circle by casting the spell in the same location every day for 1 year.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So if we can just fast forward that would be great.
Yeah, we're 1 year later.
We have an hour. What can we do with an hour?
So yeah, I am.
Yeah, is there a way that Tara and I could?
What,
I don't
make
know.
it half a year?
We could also
no.
just leave
Speaking
and
of-
then deal with the fact that we have to return somehow when we get there.
Yeah, that's also another thing we could do. But
Yeah.
literally, that's why the
Maybe-
teleportation circle is in the dance studio, because I literally danced in there every day.
Yeah, I'd definitely allow that.
Maybe we can like get a scroll from Warden later, and like a teleportation scroll.
Yeah, like
and
a
then
full
just-
teleportation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure he
Sure.
makes these things.
Because you have now been here, yes.
yeah.
Like we
Okay,
know
sweet.
the place, we
Sweet.
just don't have a circle here, so we just need a
So
higher level spell.
do you all want to go home then? Is that what we're saying?
Yes.
Love to go home. I look out of the window a little wistfully, but I say
Okay.
I'd love to go home.
Well, if that's the
Felix
case.
is doing a whole rundown of
Do you
like
wanna
the
just do
moral
that?
implications of returning, and then just
I-
finishes with, so I believe since we have the possibility to return, we can leave in good conscience.
Yes, but
Okay,
we are
well,
coming back.
Unless
Possibly,
unless
yes.
you want to go talk to anyone, now is the time, because I'm going to start a dancing.
And I think we're good. I don't think we've made that close connections in the city. We made a couple of nice people, but yeah.
I know that your goals with the ship have not been fulfilled, Tor, but I believe there is a possibility of us returning.
Yes, I mean, if we return, then that's okay. It's important, but as of now, not urgent.
Okay,
Right.
let me just... I need a gem worth 50 gold. I'll just take one of the gems that we have.
I think I'm all gemmed
And-
out now.
You just rest your head.
I like I need it for when I dance. I hit the light, and the light bounces off the gem and the gem is consumed through the dance move. It's like a disco thing. It makes it more spectacular, but it's important. Yeah, so I get some chalk and I draw the circle, and then I start doing the dance moves, and each
Wait, are we doing this in the room?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it in the
fuck
room.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna find.
I've moved everything out of the way. The chalk will disappear.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
it'll disappear when it's done, I assume.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I go
okay.
through a quick check of the bathroom, make sure we've got everything.
Yeah,
the stuff
everything.
that we
Everything.
need
I hate
take-
to ask.
Take
But
those
you
little
can't-
like shampoo
is in the
bottles.
bag.
Oh,
Thank you.
fuck.
And when we get home, Cat's gonna be out of the bag.
Thank you.
I hate it.
While
and
Phane
I
is
do-
dancing, I'm gonna make the bed.
Yeah. Every high kick kind of lands on a symbol on the chalk, and it glows, and I guess it opens up however Donut wants to describe it.
How are we returning home?
Home at last. Come back, my sweet
We come
soul.
back and the place is just completely destroyed.
It's good.
Big black
Trash.
void.
Absolute fucking trash.
The portal opens up and flame just
Yeah.
We all get burned
Oh,
alive. The
looks
house
like
is
we
in hell
missed
now.
something.
like
Holy
when they open a door to a burning building and
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck did our
fine.
housekeeper do?
which
Holy
would,
shit.
which would actually, if you open kind of like a fortress to plane of fire, then it's exactly what could happen.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
gonna be an oxygen explosion.
I'd have to remember that.
Yeah.
Not you, but just in general. That's...
Yeah. You just open it and be like, start back.
Step back.
No! Alright. So you open the thingy.
That whole thing.
So with the last step, it looks kind of like when Phane does it, it looks like these dance instruction videos where the footsteps kind of remain to make the pattern.
Oh fuck, that's cool.
Cool.
Like there's like phantom Phanes.
Yes, but just the footsteps.
Yeah.
they kind of remain on the floor in a glowing pattern. And when at first it did look a bit random, now it forms this arcane symbol on the ground in a circle with patterns inside. And with the last step, it kind of like flashes up in a bluish white color. And are you already inside, or?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. And around you, it
6 seconds.
Wait, the last shampoo bottle.
Fucking tar.
Tar doesn't make it. It's Charles trapped there.
Tar
It's
sails
okay.
home on a boat.
Tar took some
Australia.
fucking shampoo from the hotel. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and you are all briefly, not blinded, but it's like can't see.
My internal compass is confused.
And with that, you find yourself in your
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We are home?
Temperature change, climate change,
Oh, yeah.
all that good shit.
Ooh, cool.
Disorientation.
Here now.
We're home.
It seemed to have
And I'm
worked,
like,
Phane.
I'll go and hug everyone, be like, yes, we're home, finally. I'm going to go and just like run around the place like, you know, a dog who's gotten loose into the house and just does a full check of every
Just
single
be
room.
careful that our housekeeper doesn't set up traps or anything.
Not gonna lie, was
I
not
don't know.
100%.
I don't remember all that shit. I'm going.
It was
Okay,
amazing, Phane.
brief break here. It's a good place. Kind of like
Okay.
you return, look around, cut to commercial.
Oh, the freaking portrait of everyone is still up.
Oh god. Is that in the dance
No,
thing?
it has no, it's in the it's when you first come in, but it has like a black veil over it.
Oh fuck, yeah, true. I think Felix is just for like a good minute down in that dance room, just recalibrating. Like internal compass all over the place.
Shit. We're back. That worked. Fuck.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, we're back in Starport. I love that description of that spell. That's amazing.
That was very cool.
I love that now I get to look at circles and make dance moves from them.
Fuck yes.
Like,
and then like I imagine like there's steps and there's swoops of the leg and things. Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna memorize circles now, is by like looking at them and making a dance out of them.
That's amazing.
So
like
cool.
looking at the pattern
So
of the arcane symbols.
Yeah.
And then making a
moves
dance around
out of
those.
it. Yeah.
That's cool.
I loved it. So good.
Don't.
But we're home.
We're home.
There's a blink dog somewhere around here, I think.
Oh, it's gonna be big now. No, it's at the sitters.
Yeah.
It's at the kennels.
Yeah. I need to go and kiss my workshop.
I don't know what I'm gonna do now that I'm home. Jesus.
Drop off the frickin' tingle.
Yeah, do that, and then have a bath probably.
Yeah.
In our fancy bath.
I think I'm gonna spend the next hour and a half taking care of the place. Making sure it's alright.
You'll probably disable my traps.
If they're not already... What if the house keeper is just dead from all the traps?
No, she was pretty shady herself. She probably put more in.
That's true.
It's possible, but I did tell her to not go in my room and not go in
probably
my
did.
workshop and not go in my
There's
shed.
gonna be so much dust there.
Oh yeah.
And we're home.
You never seen a dragonbot sneeze.
Tar walks in her room and just...
I'm gonna go get a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I can't believe we're back in Star Wars. This is the end of a really big arc, y'all.
Yeah. And it's not
How?
like, of course, there's no possibility of finishing it completely right now. So I think, yeah, this arc is finished. It's done.
Well, unless like Mordin just like psych, you don't get anything.
Psych, here's Phane. Here's Dylan.
But that's like the goal of the arc. But the arc itself was a whole journey, and then the conclusion in
Right, yeah.
Ixcoon and yeah.
I mean, the
Yuan
first thing we have to do after taking a bit of time to readjust to being home, we need to bring the idol to Morden.
Yeah.
Specifically, place it on his doorstep.
Yeah, and then kick down his door and then run.
And
like,
then fucking kill him.
Oh yeah, well that too.
Return to your hell.
Maybe don't kick down the door or kill him. That would be great.
What? That's not part of the deal. We can do what we want.
Let's not do worse things to a devil than make a contract, eh?
I just want my soul back.
He'll get it back, but like, don't kill him.
I don't have the capacity to kill a devil, y'all. I'm a weak ass fighter.
Hey, you don't know that. You might. Yeah.
I know that. What are you talking about?
We don't
I do
know
like 5
Cyber.
damage every round unless I get sneak attack.
Yeah, when you get sneak attack, holy fuck, the world is dead.
Well, that's like if certain rules are fulfilled, which is most often not. But the point being,
it
you're
could
home.
happen. I'm just waiting for the jug to boil so I can make myself another hot water bottle.
I cannot hear what you're saying.
That's because I keep forgetting that the microphone's standing up and if I talk to the side, you guys can't hear me.
Oh.
Because it's one of those directional ones. Rather than surround sounds.
We can go and visit everyone. We can visit Dolan, we can visit Burden, we can visit, I don't know, some freaking council member who we knew at one point and have forgotten.
God damn, under what circumstances have we left Starfall? Like, we need to dig that up, that whole shit again. Like, when did we leave and what did we leave behind? Let me flip through my notes.
I don't think we left that much behind.
I don't we left fairly okay, I think, but still.
I mean, there were like those rifty things, but did we fix it? I don't know. I don't think we fixed it, but I don't think it happened again.
The problem is that I've jumped a whole bunch. Like, Dylan's family is in need of help, something to do with the Eastern continent unrelated to modern steel, and then it jumps to day 6. That's like the boat on the boat. So I have nothing in between there. What did we do right before?
Bad with notes. So
what are you guys looking for?
Looking for if we left anything like unfinished in Starfall, but we can't remember any of this.
Here we go. Let me go check my notes.
I feel like in every page or after every session, I should like write a small thing which is like goals, so that I know there are things to do.
Well, I mean, we told Erin's parents about all the shit that went down with her, but her parents are still Dodge. That's still technically a thing.
I've reached a point in my notes where I wrote Sir Phane still.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have the mark on your hand? You do, right?
Yeah, that won't go away until we finish the. We had Mother Kyla from the Temple of Lilin talk to us before we left.
And I have bullshit notes. Whatever. You know what? We'll figure it out.
Mostly I have that Erin's parents that we met with Erin's dad right before we kind of left to tell him about stuff.
Who the heck is Ocean?
Ocean
wait,
is the
that's
one
your
that
guy.
raised Phane.
Yeah, okay.
That's the only note I have on this guy. I just
Tall,
read
fair
that. Hold
with
on.
white fur cloak.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Ocean is invited by Phane. Ocean is the one that raised Phane. That's all I have.
Beshan.
Yeah.
Beshan? Whatever. Anyway, that's all favored.
And then the next is Thor talked to the Lord of the Hunt again. And then the next is we go to the material plane.
Yeah, so we had 3 weeks. We had like a 3-week time jump when we got back.
Mm-hmm.
So we had, we got home and we did stuff, and we had like a montage of what we did in 3 weeks, where we wrapped stuff up. And then after 3 weeks, Morden came to our home and started doing that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we remembered stuff that we still hadn't done in those 3 weeks, which was talk to Erin's parents and talk to a couple of people from the temple, and we got our house like renovated, and we did a couple of other things like that.
Yeah.
And that's after that we left.
I have a whole list of to make things here, which I
And you have your
forgot.
workshop now.
We went to a
know.
tattoo artist. We got tattoos.
Did we get tattoos?
We have tattoos. I have tattoos now. We talked to
I don't
Erin's
have a tattoo.
dad.
I've got hide.
I got another tattoo.
Like in real
We
life.
talked to a dwarf. We actually interviewed a couple of people for our house, and then stuck with Felonia. Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the crew.
Felonia, and she's on the run from something in Yucatan.
Yeah.
She's a felon.
That's right. We talked
She's
to the
a
crew.
felon.
We introduced ourselves to the captain. This
We
is all the
liked
stuff we
her
did
a lot.
before we left. Felix did an inventory of the entire house to make sure that she didn't steal anything.
And I think the first thing I'm going to do is like take that inventory again.
Yeah.
That's
spent
it.
most of the time before we left making displacement cokes for everyone. Zahavah fought Kirk the bouncer for some reason.
Yes, I did.
Yep.
Zahavah looked for Nicholas in the meanwhile.
Yeah, Nicholas.
Yep.
We checked that out. The stalls at the northern wall. Felix made a beautiful map for us.
We got really drunk.
We have like a bunch of names.
We went on a shopping date.
We got drunk at the Shaggy Seagull.
Shaggy Seagull. Yeah, Tar had a secret meeting.
I did.
Yeah.
With
You
who?
vanished for a whole night.
Yep.
I did.
Yep, you didn't come back.
Well, it was so secret, I don't remember.
It was so secret, even Thor doesn't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and you were talking to the Phane knows, because I think Phane was meditating when you and it just says Shady Tar is shady. Wants to work with her. So you wanted to work with someone.
That I remember.
So on the to-do list, 12 days out, we had talk to Erin's mum, attuned to displacement cloaks. We got friendship bracelets, and we went on another shopping.
Yep. At Worden.
We talked to Erin's mum, but we didn't get any real reply.
I just remembered. We found out 3 other names for Zahavah's shift of friends. Yep. One is in Uttaran, one is in the Hill Dwarf Nation, and one is in Fenguru. We could go to do the Uttaran one. No?
Yep. We did a lot of stuff. Sorry, I'm just looking at notes.
What's the name of the housekeeper again?
Felonia.
That's so dumb.
So we actually didn't leave anything kind of unfinished when we left. We specifically had 3 weeks of doing stuff before we left for that very reason. So, we're home. The only thing I think we didn't get a response from was from Erin's mum, which we didn't expect to get one from.
Yeah. You also did a donation to Amelie's church,
Yes.
to the church
Yes.
in Amelie's name.
I also hold on. I remember that
We should have got souvenirs.
Felix
for
had
everyone.
written down like a reminder when we return. Hold on, I have to get my orders thing.
We should have got souvenirs for everyone. I forgot.
Who was everyone?
I
You
bought a
are
cat and a rabbit back and a lizard.
We
no, the
brought
lizard was
the
mine.
rabbit
hate
out
that.
of its natural
I
environment.
hate that.
Same as the cat.
I hate that we have so many animals now.
At least Alexa is still looking after the puppy.
Yes.
Alexa?
The
Alexa was Dylan's.
kennel owner.
Oh,
Alexis.
Okay,
Alexis,
there
I
we
got
go.
Alexa.
It's fine, same thing. Alexa, look after the dog.
It's probably just what Dylan calls her. Alexa.
Yeah.
Cute.
Okay, I'm gonna go and start unlocking my rooms.
They're not
By
bathrooms.
which I mean disarming all the traps I put everywhere to my rooms. And make sure nobody got in.
I will take down the black shade that I put over the family portrait of us because I think the morning time is now over, and I'll just
I have three
entryway.
things that are on my to-do list, which is...
We need to get a new family portrait.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have 4 things that are on my to-do list. 1, take inventory of the house. 2, have a conversation with Felonia about payment and a job
Her
done.
payment was hanging out here because she was on the run and needed someone
Right,
to somewhere to lay low. And we paid her in advance.
3,
as well.
finish the deal.
Yes.
And
finish the
4,
deal.
get a
That should be
painting.
like the that
Let's
should be like
go
the
do that
first
now.
thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the. Let's go, Ta. Let's. I mean,
Do you want us to come with you, or
yes,
like-
in case something goes wrong. Because literally, I'm gonna drop it at the door, knock and run. Because that's all he said.
Oh wait, maybe we should just like make sure that it's
What
done.
time of day is it?
The deal was
You are
drop it at the
in
door and
your
run.
you're in your cellar.
Well, do we know what time we left?
We can have a look. It might be there's a different time here because time zones.
Yeah. Can we go? Do we have clocks? Is clocks invented yet?
Nope.
Sundials.
Do we have a sundial in the?
In the cellar? No.
Yeah, we have
should
no
install
idea. We
this.
should probably just go
We should install a
upstairs.
sundial in the garden.
We should install a water clock.
I mean,
Okay.
we.
So anyway, what you so you are still down there. You're doing
Yeah.
your
Having
Here.
a moment, we head upstairs and see what the weather is like and what the time is like. Because we've been
And if
gone a while.
Felony is here.
We've been gone months. It might not be. It could be winter now. We don't know.
I take a moment to hold back Zahavah as the others walk upstairs.
Okay.
What?
Zahavah,
Mm-hmm.
I seem to remember an order that you have given me before the circle was destroyed.
What was that?
You told me to, once the situation has calmed down and we're safe, to try to gain insight into Phane's insecurities and lies. Is that still accurate?
I don't remember doing that, but it does sound like something I would have said at some point. I mean, maybe just.
It was right before we
make
left.
up-
And if I am
Really?
being completely honest, I believe that I have gained a lot of insight into all of you anyways. And I would
mean, it
not say that it would be fair to do this even more so.
I understand that. No, I mean, Phane, I think it's just him. He just likes to make up stories and do all sorts of things. So maybe we'll just leave it. I mean, it's not hurting anybody, is it?
I believe I know where it could be coming from, and I think pressing into that wound will not solve the problem.
I understand that as well. I mean, maybe if we just leave him be, he'll come to us in his own time with the truth.
I think we just need to be mostly there for him when he does come forward.
Oh. Always, obviously.
And I think I have my own time frame of how I would like to press him for these kinds of things,
Yeah,
as I
well,
have with you and Thor.
Of course. The thing is, you are also now, more of your own person. The circuit doesn't matter, and
Right.
orders that we give you aren't even a thing.
It
less
still
than
does
a
feel
thing
weird
anymore.
to fully disobey an order, so if you would allow me to cross that order off.
Of course, it's not even an order anymore. You can get rid of it. I think the only one that should still stand would be the not calling us sir and lady and all that stuff. 'Cause
Right.
that's weird. We're friends now.
I have a few that are still active. For example, Thor's designation is just Thor.
Mm-hmm.
I will not accept orders about titles or names from Phane.
Mm-hmm.
And if I sink to the sea, I walk to the nearest landmass and contact Thor.
Yeah, no, those are still 3 of the top ones, yeah.
Oh yes, and also there's blind trust is a mistake. I believe I wrote that one myself.
That's also a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good one. Also, I should probably let the cat and the rabbit out.
You should probably let the cat out of the bag, yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Huh.
did we really bring them?
Yeah, we fully did.
Yep.
They're in my satchel.
We just took them out of there and
I
wound them
asked
Hate
Clever.
it so much.
I asked Clever if he wanted to come. We had the chat.
What about the koa?
I hate
Didn't
Doesn't
get a
the
chance.
answer?
Didn't get a chance.
Teko's too dumb. He'll be fine in the shrine. Whoa, that rhymed.
Teko is a stoner. He's not dumb.
And it rhymed again.
Yeah, he can go to the shrine room. Whereas the cat will probably go everywhere else, but we're just going
Can't
to
wait
Phane's room.
for the dog to
Yeah.
enjoy this.
That's why the dog is with Alexa still.
I see.
So I'm gonna go.
Start a miniature zoo.
That's
Do you
what
have
Dylan
Tonka
was
with
trying. Yeah, Tonka's always with Tonka Junior. Was always with me.
Please don't. Please.
I mean, that's why we could do it in Dylan's name.
Oh my
Until
God,
Dylan gets
no.
back, and it'll be like a good surprise for Dylan.
No.
I can't wait to go and see more puppies. Okay,
No.
so I'm gonna go
We're gonna follow the other two.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna lift the flap so that those two can see their new home. This is your new home, guys. Cool, eh? There's a
And
cellar. Don't go into the dance studio because Phane will probably just kick you.
And
the dance.
but Clara immediately jumps out.
Oh, okay.
Out of the bag,
Dylan.
looks at you, and starts to wander off.
Oh, okay.
Bye-bye. See you in 10 hours.
Go into any room that's...
Oh my God, we're gonna bump into the fucking tabaxi cat over here.
Oh my God, I better disarm all these traps because if it hits one of them, it's gonna
Dylan's
die.
mom here? Is Dylan's mom here?
Oh,
I don't know.
We
fuck!
don't know where she disappeared to. We don't know where she went safe to.
She's just in Starfall, that we know.
She's in Starfall.
Yeah.
I thought
Dude,
you
I
went
gotta
to the
find out where
platinum
Dylan's
manatee.
mom is.
Platinum Manatee?
I gotta talk to her.
Let's go upstairs and check with Felonia.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go one thing
What
at a
would you do
time.
if Dylan's mom was literally just in our house?
Hi. Have you
What are
seen
you
Dylan?
doing here?
Because we haven't.
I beg your pardon. What are
Surprise!
you doing here? We
Your
live
son's
here.
permanently invisible. Can't speak.
Okay,
You-
we go talk to Felonia. Find out where she is. If she's in the home, or if she's out for the time being. And what time it is?
Yeah. Okay. So you are in the hallway. So step out of the dance studio into the hallway. Because 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 that's
the
where you
house
are.
is on fire.
No,
What's
because
going on?
that's where you are. So you can take the stairs up.
And we do.
And you do. And as you
Why
come,
am I so nervous?
I don't know. And coming to the top of the stairs, opening the door, you are all looking into the business ends of two hand crossbows. And Felonia is standing there.
We should have probably told her we
There is no need for this.
You
We
are
have
really
returned.
good at your job. A bonus. I'm kidding.
Oh, you.
Keep reading about the bonus.
You've
I'm-
returned.
I'm glad
Yeah.
to see that you are doing your
Yes.
job.
Did not
It's a,
expect that. And she puts down the.
it's a surprise inspection.
So that's fair.
Thanks for not killing us.
Sure. Didn't intend to.
I mean, she's doing
Oh.
her job. That's great.
I know. I'm
Did
just making
anyone
thanks for not killing
other than us try to break in during our
No, don't think so.
amazing? That's so brave.
No dead bodies in our house anywhere.
No.
Okay.
Should there be?
No, I mean if you
Yes.
kill them with your crossbow.
Thank you very much for your work and your effort. I will take the inventory now. And I just walk upstairs and start
Oh wow,
cataloging shit.
that's
The robot is not trying.
you just called her a
I'm
thief to her face.
Did you?
Well, fair.
Much.
No, you
I
gotta take
haven't. I just
inventory.
have taken an inventory before, and now I'm taking one now.
Okay.
Yeah, basically insinuating.
How was
Is-
lying low?
Pardon?
How was lying low? Did you enjoy your stay? Like, was it good?
Yeah,
What's been
yeah.
happening?
No, not. Laid low. Got some reading done.
Anything interesting in the city happen at all while we were gone? Any news?
Nothing that would concern you.
Good to know. Thank you. I mean, it's kind of suspicious, but you know, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm a newbie, you know. Just happy to be home.
Right.
Did you want to stay on as like a permanent staff where you just clean and look after the place for us? Like, if we go away again,
Or a
could we
guard.
call on you? Yeah, or a guard. Like,
The whole
sure.
works, just the works.
you did such a great job, and if you're still lying low, we can accommodate that. If not, you're welcome to be free of your contract.
I mean, for now I could. Until
Awesome.
some other opportunities arise.
Well, you've done such a great job. I don't see why we should let you go straight away. That is
Yeah.
until the robot comes back and makes sure that you haven't stolen anything.
I was doing something weird.
Might do
Sorry.
that as well, don't worry. But
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you can stay on. I think you've done a nice job looking after this place. Did you go into any of my rooms?
You told me not to.
Great. Perfect. You can absolutely
That's not an
stay on.
answer.
Not an
You're gonna want
That's fully
you're
not
gonna
an
want
answer.
to air them out. They're gonna be so musty.
That's fine. I'll work on it.
Can I make an insight check into this person?
Sure.
Just to see if, not so much on the whether they stole or whatever, but more about like the general vibe of like when they were talking about what's been happening in town.
Mhm.
If anything interesting has been happening. Oh, that's cocked. There's a 12, I believe.
All right.
Nope, a 13.
Yeah, no, she seems to be forthright that she just was hanging out.
Yeah, exactly. She's perfectly fine. She's a great steward to this house.
I'm gonna go into the kitchen and start making some what I believe to be lunch.
Yeah.
I don't know what the time is.
Yeah. What is the time and what season are
What
we in
date
at the
is
moment?
it?
We've been gone for a few months.
You have. Okay. Yeah. So the time passed as you would have
Yeah.
expected.
So it is lunch.
It's breakfast time actually.
Oh, breakfast.
Oh
Nice.
wow, we got up really early.
Did we?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm
It's-
making
It's
lunch
morning.
breakfast.
It's morning. There's
I'm
coffee
making
on.
brunch.
There's coffee on.
Dope. What does my inventory comparison from before and after? What's the result of that? Is there anything missing? Anything added? What's the pantry difference like?
I mean, there's some the food's levels are a bit increased.
Yeah.
Sorry. My sister keeps texting me random shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I
Get
didn't know
off
if my
your
sound
phone.
was on.
Yeah. Okay. So,
We need to go grocery shopping as well then.
no,
but
there's more.
other
There's
than the
more.
food.
There's some additional books that hadn't been there before.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will take the books out of the shelves and carry them to wherever they are having this discussion. I assume the living room area. And I present them to Felonia and I'm like, would you like to keep those? These have been added to the house.
I know. I bought them.
Right. Would you like
Can I
them to
sneak
remain
a-
where they were?
Yes, for now, since I'm staying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I sneak a glance at the titles? Just to get a general idea of what sort of books.
Just make a perception check. Bloody hell.
Oh, I'm so good at this. That's a natural one.
Well, for a total of
1.
Oh, right. Felix is in the way.
Darn robot. Anyways.
Shall we, now that we know it's morning and what season is it? Sorry, I hate to ask this, but we left when it was kind of winterish, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the height of summer.
Oh, great. Our outfits work. We don't have to
Yeah, but the
get
heat
changed.
is very different though.
I know, it's not a sweaty heat, it's a dry heat.
Yeah. No, not that because you're in a poor town.
Yeah.
It's humid.
Anyway.
Y'all.
So it's got a nice sea breeze that comes in. It's nice. Cools everything down.
Yeah.
This is my life, guys.
It's fine. We're used to the heat over there. This is barely heat.
Yeah, this is nothing. We should go to someone's house and drop this off, certain thing off at the door.
Yes, I believe the sooner we can do that, the better. Please, let's keep in mind that the deal specifically stated to leave it at his doorstep.
Yes.
And knock. We will be right back.
Just a small errand.
Continue doing the amazing job that you've been doing. We'll be back in a jiffy.
And we could even have a look around town afterwards. See how the town is.
Do you want a coffee? Do you want us to bring back a coffee from maybe the markets or something on the way back? Do you want a coffee?
Kebabs.
There's coffee on.
Oh, there's coffee on. I just thought maybe you didn't want to have to make it, but
do you want like a breakfast sandwich?
Yeah, do you want like something? We could pick up something on the way back.
We're trying to pamper Felonia and she's not having it.
I mean, if you're buying breakfast, by all means.
I come out of the kitchen with a breakfast sandwich that I just made. I'm like, what are we talking about?
Just 3 bites and it's gone.
I'll message you. I'll send you a message if we pick something up on the way. How does that sound?
Go ahead. Bring something. I'm good.
Okay,
with
cool.
anything.
Let's go sort out our deal.
Yeah.
We are gonna go and finish our deal, and then we are gonna go check out the town and see how we left it.
Sounds good.
You're gonna come along?
Yeah, I mean, I've got the thing, so yeah.
All right.
Cool. Let's make our way downtown to
making my way downtown.
We know where the house we broke into, Tari.
That's right. I forgot we broke into the black house.
We know exactly where it is.
Okay, fine. Let's go there.
Yes, you do. Speaking of,
eyes.
It's a full freaking circle. So where it started, where it's gonna end.
As we walk through the town, it is incredible how it's incredible to see people that look like us again. If that's not too weird to say, like it looks like home.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
like the buildings are familiar, the people are familiar.
Yeah.
There's no creepy child that doesn't exist but does exist.
All the temples are familiar.
Yeah, the architecture is familiar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The smell of the jungle isn't here anymore. That
The
I
sea
actually
breeze
miss the cave.
smell.
I miss the caves.
I miss
like
the jungle.
Look at that map!
what map?
I have it on my wall, so I'm like, yeah, this is familiar.
Oh, it's
We
still
live
got the
here,
big
look at that.
hole in the middle.
It's so good.
With
Man,
the black
what's
holes
this
and-
feeling
Oh,
of
I'm not
nostalgia? This
Emerald
world
City.
isn't real.
But
Look
true.
at those docks where we once had to find Dolan. Oh.
Look at that big ass fucking circle of death where the explosion
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, that's well. You haven't been
And
yet.
there's
Yeah,
the
been
Red
there.
Light District where I guess we met Aaron's parents at some point.
And
Man, I
Kurt-
do want to meet
Yes.
Aaron's parents as Felix.
Oh no.
I
This
do
is
Well,
hope
my
we
that.
daughter-
never-
Judge
This is
his
my
own
daughter's
parents.
Never gonna
replacement, huh?
I'm gonna go full judgment on him.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
We never got a response from the mom.
I don't
just
know the
didn't wanna-
details, so I cannot go full judgment. But if
So,
I
yes.
Oh, memories.
So
Please, you don't need full details
you
to judge.
you are you are there at the moment.
you are,
Yeah.
yeah, we go to
Memories.
Morton's,
All right,
right?
y'all going or
Yes, we
We're
are
all
all
going.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
we're
a
doing-
family.
This is a team.
Yeah. We
Okay.
don't trust anybody with
Family.
Morden anymore. Be
Yeah.
like, yeah, we'll drop it off. Oh,
It
we
is
made
morning,
3 hour
right?
deals.
it is?
I will go full
This
plate.
morning.
Okay.
So as I'm,
Perfect.
I'm gonna say that as we transported, as I landed and recalibrated my whole like existence, I
Oh, your
Went full
whole
plate.
existence?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
Way
an
too
anime.
deep.
It has to be an anime transfer.
yeah, there's a
anime
cutscene for sure. Yeah,
transformation. Yeah.
different camera angles, all that good
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah.
No background except sparkles and shit. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Iron Man. Jesus Christ.
That's the other option. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking full anime princess here.
For
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
Magical girl transformation anime.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And
You
in
have to
the
do
end,
the
the eyes light
pose.
up for no reason. And everybody stands there like, this took a good 10 minutes, and we don't know why.
All
Every
our hair blows in the wind.
It's amazing.
every time.
All right. So yeah,
Okay.
handful.
So yeah, and so you leave the house, and your garden is still there, well kept.
Mhm.
No, you don't. Sorry. I briefly got groups confused. I was like, never mind.
Okay.
We have a garden?
Yeah,
We're
Oh,
the
the
very-
backyard. Yeah.
that's your experimentation shed is.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. How's the dog?
It's at Alexa's.
It's-
The
yeah.
dog
Oh,
is
true.
not
Yeah,
with
yeah,
us.
yeah.
Side note, Phane has like grown a ponytail like by the time we've returned.
Ooh.
Like it's been months. He's like his
Yeah.
little
I
shitty ponytail is now like a
need
ponytail.
to do
Yeah.
comparison art.
We
Instead of
definitely need
sleeping,
grooming.
I will do comparison art.
You all have much longer hair now,
Yeah.
Mm.
except Tar because Dragonborn.
Mhm.
Don't have hair, I just have horns.
The horns have gotten bigger, longer.
Yeah.
I don't think they grow that fast.
I mean, no, but
It's
the question
been a
is,
while.
would they grow?
A bit.
Would they keep growing with age?
Are they
Yeah.
like
It would
rams?
be a little heavy at the end
Like,
of your life.
Well, yeah, but there could be a sign of age and wisdom.
Yeah.
You know,
down.
It's your world.
Give me
I
more
might
horns.
imagine tieflings ones grow out like they just like sort of like rounded out bigger head
Yeah.
and crowns. So.
I'll think on that. Anyway, so you make your way. It's not too far. I think I put it somewhere here.
Yeah, it was in the fancy area for sure.
Yeah. Fancier close to the palace.
So you make your way, and people see you, and good morning and hello. Yes, just
Oh,
random
God.
random greetings.
Oh, I forgot how
In your
people
list,
are.
we're like, hello. Oh God, no.
I'm not even stoned and I can understand everybody.
Yeah, we're just smoking.
I'm not
joints
even
anyway.
stoned.
We're
Have
smoking.
We're addicted now because of every day. We're like,
I have to get stoned in the morning.
No.
Zahavah has
Yeah.
already lit up one.
I've got
Without him.
withdrawal.
The taste of
Oh
tongue.
my
Wait,
god.
It was a campaign about rehab.
We go back to read it.
This campaign is now a PSA.
Yeah.
No
The
matter
next
how much
arc
you
will be
need the
rehab.
drugs.
My quality. Anyway,
Alright.
continue.
Yes. So, in the first moments when you answer in the wrong language, people are like, "All right."
Oh wait,
but just-
hello.
I believe we have to switch back to common.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess with my head.
Now we are in
Poke
that
the
phase where
fuck.
we don't know
Poke
either
the
language
fuck?
well.
The fuck.
Oh, that's awesome. Good morning. Poke the fuck?
Wait, I understand you. Poke the fuck.
Oh, amazing.
I would like to think that we have like some single words or phrases that we took on.
Oh yeah.
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 Like,
Definitely.
what the fuck?
Like poke the fuck.
Yeah. It's just going to be a mishmash of the languages. We're not going to remember either language perfectly
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. For sure.
And you make it to Morden's, to the outside gate of Morden's house.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys climbed the fence last time.
No, we dimension doored.
Okay, I pull out the idol of the bag and hand it to Tar.
Oh,
Well,
God.
Would you like to dimension door in there, leave it on the doorstep, knock, and just return? We don't have to talk to him.
Nah, just gonna open the gate.
Is the gate open?
You haven't tried.
I'm gonna try.
Just gonna try opening the
It
gate.
is not locked.
Right,
Yeah.
let's walk up.
Great.
Are we
Just
all?
gonna
Are we all
open
walking up? Okay.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
there for sure. I want to be within 10 feet of all of my friends.
Walking up to the door, dropping it, and knocking.
Yeah. Passive aggressively walking on the lawn instead of the driveway.
Yep.
You
You know how it curves?
Sprinkled
It's got
on
a
its
straight
acid.
line. It like
Yeah.
curves around or it's going
Yeah.
straight line, you know?
Yeah. It's like, oh,
We
that
all want to
shit,
get
man.
this over with, so we're all just beelining.
Yeah.
I'm walking on the driveway because I'm scared of what the grass might actually be if it's a devil's grass.
Okay,
Evil
we
cross.
get to the door.
Yeah,
And
you come to the front door with
Yeah.
a couple of steps leading up, big double
I
door.
will put
Yep.
it on the
I'll take
topmost
some
step
steps.
of the door.
Yep. And knocked.
That's so timid.
Yeah.
I'll do it later. There we go.
Just busting the fucking door.
And then
This is why I had the
I
problem was the first time.
yeah, and then I'll scooch back a little because I don't want this guy to
I
freaking
believe we have
blast.
completed our deal.
We've done it. And I look at my
Yeah.
hand to see if the
Yeah.
symbol's still
Yeah,
there.
do
Is it
you
gone?
feel fulfilled?
How you
Yeah.
feel?
Never.
Is the mark still on my hand?
Looking at your hand, you see the mark slowly fading away.
We can leave now.
That's great. Wait, how do I know if my soul's back?
So you have a mark?
No.
You did.
I did?
You don't.
I
Don't
have
anymore.
hide. I don't
Not
have
anymore.
skin.
It was etched into your skin.
Into your scale.
I
Maybe
don't
your
remember
mark was
having
also
one.
black, but on black scales, so it was hard to see, you know?
Oh.
It's
Black
gone.
and black. One was
Wait,
shiny, one was matte.
Right, it's gone, so we should leave.
Yeah,
We
we should
should
go.
get right on out of here. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
go.
it's
Let's go.
fading. It hasn't completely gone yet.
Okay, well, by the time we get to the gate, maybe it will. Like, we
Okay,
shouldn't.
well,
I
be
take out my
trespassing
shield
now.
and I walk backwards with them behind me from the door.
Yeah.
by the
and-
time I get to the gate, is it gone?
yes. And as you retreat, you can see somebody opening the door and taking the package inside. Not more.
We
Sorry,
don't
some
Walking
kind of
away like this.
I've
some
got
kind of-
my hand on Felix's shoulder, so I have to keep looking over his shoulder to find out where he needs to walk.
Literally
kind of-
walking away like this.
some kind of
Yeah.
butler just taking it inside.
just blowing a long ass raspberry as we walk away.
And we close the gate behind us.
I would like to point out, just in case of future curses, that Zahavah was the only one not doing anything bad.
We know because Zahavah's the only one who has sense in this group.
I have
Which
my
is
soul back,
weird.
guys. You have your soul
Same.
back. High five, soul buddy. Hey! Hey!
Stab, stab!
I am very proud of this group.
Stab it back in business, baby. Okay.
Oh, no, no.
Oh.
Like, Ty looks across the road. Hey, that house looks cool. We should break into that one. No.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Let's go into the next fucking mansion. Woo!
Hey, you know you're kind of close to the palace.
No.
I'm joking.
So,
How should we celebrate your souls back and like that whole
have
thing?
a celebration.
You figure that out. I think my coffee is ready.
Yep.
So
Hey.
I
Oh,
shall
good.
get it.
Yeah.
How do
I
you
was
I
feel?
smell the
Probably-
coffee brewing from here.
We
Jeez, Felony is
should
good.
invite everyone we know and have a massive house party.
Is it a little early to maybe celebrate a lot without Phane?
Maybe-
Dylan, sorry, not Phane.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And
Also, I don't think everybody knew that your soul were sold.
yeah,
Well,
like
because we have a we came back party. Like it's a welcome home party, not a,
Just if we do that, you have to calculate in the
How
fact that
about
everybody's going
we
to ask about
all
Dylan.
go to the Red Elysium
okay,
for a
I
show
mean,
at the Red Elysium.
obviously. But you know what we need to do first?
We could go to the theater. We could all go to see a show at the theater.
What we
Yes.
should do is like get new clothes because we've been in these for quite some time.
Let's get some fancy clothes, some fancy summer outfits, go to the theater, and then afterwards go to the Red Elysium and just have a night.
What's
You
on
have
at the
planned
theater?
this out. I feel like you've been thinking about this for a while.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure with the summer season it'll be like some, more upbeat, less drama stuff, more upbeat
I
shows.
mean, we've got to walk past, or we can walk past the theater to get to the markets. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can go say hi to our friends at the Platinum Manatee, see how they're doing.
Yeah. Oh, we should probably check in with Dylan's mom
I
once.
don't really know those people
Fine,
that well.
Dylan's mum. No, that's true.
Check in with all the parents.
I have a question though, Phane. Since you said you wanted to, like start a mercenary company and become famous that way, why don't
Yeah.
you start a theater company? Isn't that where you'll at least be able to dance and show off stuff?
A theater company. That is interesting. We could do that. I mean, after you guys displayed such amazing talent, which, oh my God, made me so proud. Yeah, so how would that work exactly, though, a theater
I
company?
have no idea. Maybe we can be like a miniature theater group or something. Like a
I'd have to
traveling
buy
one.
a
Oh.
traveling theater company.
Well, see, here's the thing. You become famous as a mercenary, yes. But it is only mercenary work. It's not like it's super well regarded.
I believe we
yeah.
just got our lives back, so I think we have fully earned a day off of work, and then we can think about what we do with our future.
What
We
are
should
you
also-
talking about? I finally got my workstation back. I'm going straight to work.
We could
Yes.
also go say hello to Worden and say thank you for your help.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, we should probably go there.
We can do that right now.
How much gold did we get from that place? Like a lot?
Mm-mm.
Not that
From
much.
where?
We
Oh,
actually
We lost about
No,
10,000
because-
gold.
So somebody decided to like go and give it all to a cat. It could be possible. What?
Yeah, he never even checked in with us. Very unprofessional. 0 out of 5 stars. Do you think he can actually make his way here?
I would love that he would, and then we can interrogate him further on our own turf and be like, this was just a test. Now the real test begins.
Wait, what
I
do you
would
mean it's
not
not a
give
test?
you any
Why
money
do you
because
want
you're
to
in
work
our
with him?
grasp.
Act like we planned it the entire time, right?
But why do we
Make-
want to work with him?
And it's going to
We
be
don't,
difficult for
but
him to
they-
return.
They have access to very powerful magics, remember? They had those healing
Yes.
ball things that could literally bring someone back to life. So if
also
we
it
can
was-
find out who they're working with, we can have contacts to buy that stuff. Clearly
Maybe we
useful
can. Yeah.
in-
Well,
traveling.
maybe we can ask him how he plans to go back.
Maybe he wants to be a part of the theater.
We currently
So
have-
far, thinking so far ahead.
Like we need people backstage. They need to be hidden, unseen, but they need to do a lot of work.
Hey,
backstage.
hey! That's my job.
Perfect backstory. Well, you need more than one person. You can't do everything, Ta.
We currently have 1,506 gold,
Oh, okay. That's
but
not too bad.
we do have 285 platinum.
Oh, that's
So
great.
it's quite a bit, and we've also got lots of gems still.
Yeah, we're not poor by any means. We just lost
Not rich.
a bit of money.
Like
yeah.
we don't need to. We were definitely richer before we left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but we bought a shit ton of.
But we also
items.
just completed a fucking journey, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. We paid a lot of like
Yeah.
I
yeah,
only
there's a
feel
lot
bad
of
because
The
we finished the
entire
journey, but
crew of the stubborn donkey are dead.
Yeah.
I have a
Also
necklace
that.
belonging to one of them. I should probably find
Yeah.
the person.
They are all dead.
Klaus.
They're
I have Klaus
all dead.
sapphire
Their
necklace.
ship is destroyed. That the whole thing just
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. We have a whole bunch of. Also, like, it wasn't a journey that was for us. It was for someone else. So it's only naturally that we kind of invested in that.
I just want Donut to know that Tar has floated the idea of us becoming a traveling theatre company.
Not quite sure how that would work out.
Listen,
Three
I'm
Ts.
thinking of Phane here because Phane has aspirations, and I feel like mercenary work is fine, but I think he can do better.
I don't think Phane wants that.
Oh, well,
A
then in that
traveling
case,
theatre troupe, the TTTs,
oh boy,
the titties.
oh no.
I'm
I
not
would
sure if
like to
that's
veto
the
that
hill to
now.
die on.
I mean, I'm down for it.
I am just saying because if you wanted to get your name out, I don't know if a mercenary company is what you want to be
I
associated with.
mean, with all of us and all of the animals we have, it'd be more of a circus than a theatre company. Let's be real.
That's true. You're not wrong there.
And Phane's above circuses.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll think of something. Whatever you like.
You guys still are the pip crew, right?
Yeah, we're
Even if like half of you guys are missing now.
paid in platinum. Yeah, I mean, it's just us.
Just you two.
No, we're all still the pip crew.
Yeah, no, you guys are. We can get you pins.
They're already in.
Yeah, I was just saying. Do they have pins?
I believe we're all one
Oh,
group.
the pins.
Yeah.
Did we make pins for ourselves?
Dolan made us
Yes.
pins.
But
The
those were
others-
like our bodyguard pins.
Yeah,
which
we made
we
them.
took
the pip
on a
crew.
contract. I don't know if they want to be bound to that.
Okay, well, we'll make up new pins. I'll make some
Yes.
pins.
Do we
We
want
can
to go
design
to
pins.
Warden's?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
hello.
go and
Say hi to Warden.
thank him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were thinking of maybe for celebrations going to the theatre, seeing what's on at the theatre, watching a show, and then maybe heading to the Red Elysium or something afterwards for drinks.
Okay. So you do have the the whole day in front of you, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Because-
letting you, as a DM, I'm letting you know that's kind of where our planning.
Like we need to go shopping to get some good clothes to go to
Yeah.
the theatre
Yes.
and all
So
that stuff.
yeah. So first Wardens, then Close, then Theater, then Elysium.
What about Dylan's mom? Do you want to like
Oh,
check
we
in?
should really do. We keep
We
forgetting
have
about
earned a
theatre
day
is in the
off,
evening.
man. She
Well,
can
no, the
wait one day
evening-
more.
Wait,
The theatre's
you know
probably in the evening.
I'll do this
Okay.
right now. I'm sending a message to Dylan's mom.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Hey, where are you? We're back in Staff Hall. Wanted to check in on you. Hope you're feeling better. I just like turned out of the message spell. Do I mention the whole Dylan thing or just like no? Okay. Yeah, let us know where you are at.
I like that you can turn out of the message.
Yeah, I was like out of the
Like there's like a sigil in front of you, and you're like,
yeah. I just like,
Yeah, just press the mute button.
button. It's like, can we just
should I mention about that? Maybe the trick is to just talk that so high pitched that the spell cannot pick it up.
yeah, I can't pick up what you're saying. Like, and then you just doesn't count as words.
Glad to hear that you are back. I'm still at the Platinum Manatee,
we go. Planet Man.
Doing
Guys.
well. How's my boy doing?
Oof. Big sweats.
Look, do you know what's funny? I can't reply. I'm out of spell slots.
Big
He's
oof.
like, which one?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Which boy?
I think she knows, and I know who she's talking about. I should respond.
Say he's gone on a soul-searching journey.
No, I'm just gonna be like, how do I respond?
I
to
believe
this?
we should tell her the truth.
I assume he's good.
That's true. He's gone
We
on a
should tell her the
soul-searching
truth.
Yeah.
We should say that we don't know how he is or where he is.
I
Oh.
He's just going to make her worry for no reason.
Not for
Look,
no reason.
Yeah, but
I
it's not like she can do anything.
Right.
Sorry.
It's not like we can do anything either.
last message of the day back.
It's only fair.
Sending.
But
And I will send a message back saying, honestly,
we left him in a different continent.
no.
Honest. We don't know where he is.
He went off with a friend.
Last
do-
time
Don't lie.
I saw him,
It's hardly a lie.
he was great. He's not with us now in Starfall. He's doing his own pirate thing. He said you'd understand.
That's definitely too many words.
Damn it, he said you'd blank.
Yeah, he said you'd blank.
Amazing.
I'm fully not for this.
It's the truth.
I tried to say, I shouldn't have, I tried. I was truthful until the last cut off words.
Whatever.
I think I understand, but we should definitely talk about that at some point. Come by when you have time.
Yeah, we have to go to Dylan's mum.
We definitely.
which,
We have to talk about the whole thing. How
honestly,
to.
I'm not against talking to Dylan's mum because Dylan's mum is great. She is amazing.
Without supervision. too,
That
this
sounds
time.
so fucking creepy.
What? Dylan's mum is an attractive, strong woman.
Yes.
I'm out. Okay,
What
I
is
actually have
wrong
to
with
go for
that?
it. Like,
Nothing.
There's nothing wrong
It's,
with that.
It was more your cadence, I think.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I find that woman attractive.
Good for you.
Yeah.
All right, Stifler.
There is reason to find
Phane
her
is allowed
attractive.
to find strong, independent women attractive.
There is no reason you shouldn't. Or you couldn't.
She was described as a hot mom, okay?
No judgment, man.
And you latched onto that?
It sounded very creepy what you said, that's all.
It wasn't creepy.
The way you said it was.
The way you said it
How
was.
did I say it?
Thank you. I'm
Repeat it
glad
back
I'm
to
not
me
the
so
only
I can
one.
hear how it was.
I mean, Zahavah agrees with you, but it was the way you said it creepy.
Yes.
Okay, well, I apologize for being creepy towards Dylan's mum. It was not meant in that way.
Apology
Simply-
accepted. Not my
How
place to
is
accept
it
that
from now
apology.
on? Is it going to be this way from now on? I say things to you guys, you call me out on them, and then I have to apologize for
No.
everything I say until I stop saying them anymore?
It depends on the.
I
context
believe
of the
you've
said
just
item.
added a lot to that situation. I
Well,
don't think
I'm
that
not
will
gonna
be the case.
Do that in any way. That would be so bad. Dylan would hate me.
I mean, Dylan's not here either.
I'm not going to do that to a friend.
That's good.
Dylan's not here.
I'm not. Don't encourage this, Zahavah. You think Dylan's mum is hot as well? Why don't you go after her?
Not really my cup of tea.
Okay, fair.
I can look and appreciate because obviously.
As can I.
I didn't say you couldn't.
Okay, then we're on the same page.
I'm
But
encouraging
apparently,
you.
I'm
I think
creepier.
we're all on the same page here.
Okay, good.
Maybe.
We're all encouraging like a consensual
Dylan's mom
thing.
is not on the same page. Dylan's mom's just like,
Somewhere Dylan's going.
I think
no,
we're
no,
on the
no,
same
no,
page
no,
that
no, no,
Dylan's
no.
mom is damn well attractive and she damn well can choose herself if she wants to engage with
She
you or
can
not.
get it if she wants or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, why were you saying like this is a done deal? She's
I don't
not
know.
that
We're blowing this up way out of proportion. This wasn't a thing at all.
Yeah, no. Phane might not even be her cup of tea, which is highly unlikely because Phane is everybody's cup of tea, let's be real.
Phane is a fucking keg.
Says Phane.
Thank you. Take that as a compliment and an insult.
You're not even a cup of tea. You're a fucking whole barrel for everybody.
I'm a fine glass of wine.
You're the teapot. No way.
You're the teapot. I'm a little teapot. This is my handle and this is my spout.
Here is my handle, ladies.
Yeah.
Here's my handle, ladies, and this is my sprout.
You know, I bet there's porn of that.
Oh yeah.
There is, and it's bad. Probably.
Oh man. Probably good save. Chip, good save.
I realized that what I said sounded weird.
You've never said it before at all. Probably porn.
Probably good save. What is this game anymore? I love it so much.
Let's go to Wardens.
Okay.
Let's go to Wardens.
Maybe he has teapot porn.
Which I just googled.
Is there? Of course
Yes.
there is. What the fuck?
Anyway.
Teapots don't go there. Okay.
Why does Rule 34 exist?
Oh, she's doing
Because
it
it does.
too.
Because it's the internet. Anyways, this is all recorded, by the way.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god. Let's go to see Warden and thank him for his help.
Just Matt, you're welcome.
We'll talk about it later.
Anyway, you make your way there to the greenhouse, which is still green. Sign.
Wow.
And again, it seems fairly small when you're outside. And as you go in through the door, you come into this huge sales space with a second floor that shouldn't be there.
That's right, yeah.
It's bigger on the inside.
Inside.
So yeah, you step in and Warden is behind the counter. Just refresh my memory. Has he met Felix?
Once. And he was very inquisitive about the nature of Felix.
That is true. Thank you. I wasn't quite sure if you had been.
Yeah,
so
we haven't talked much besides, yes, I'm this. And apparently
And
I'm
he told you
interesting.
the Iron Bands of Bolero.
Yes, I have the bands, the iron bands I have from him.
All right, so he has met all of you.
Yes.
Hello, that was quick.
Your
Good
help
to
was
see you.
very helpful.
Glad to be of assistance. Come in. Would you like some tea or a sweet roll?
Love
Yes,
that.
we would
Oh,
love that.
Yeah.
The whole teapot.
We're all just like, oh, homely food. I can't.
It's food from here.
We haven't had home food in ages.
We've been living off of fucking rations for months.
No, I mean, we've had like
Pub food.
We've
I had
had some food, yeah.
eh, Would
No
love a
sweet rolls,
sweet
though.
roll.
All right. Yeah. He produces scones and jam and.
It is good to be back.
Amazing.
Man, I want scones and jam in real life.
Oh yeah.
Scones and jam is both sounds delicious and is a great band name.
So what have you been up to?
A lot.
Quite a bit.
Very much.
Lots of traveling, lots of experiences, many different types of people and places.
We have found a new continent.
I died.
That too.
I almost died.
I believe we all did at some point.
No, I'm fine.
Brain dead, I should say.
Yeah. We got a new
Yes.
For a
cat.
bit. Yeah.
I
Oh,
also
by the way,
am
holy shit.
terrified.
I use 5 hit points a piece to disinfect and remove all diseases that we've brought from that other continent from all of us.
What
Nope.
the heck, man?
Like, we cannot be infecting a whole town here. That's not how we do things. So I remove diseases from all of us and from Warden.
Hey.
Hashtag wash your hands. Hashtag
Yeah.
whatever.
Can you imagine if throat leeches got into this river system? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. And we also have to do that with Felonia when we get back.
Oh my god. Okay.
And the cat. And the rabbit.
Yeah. No, that's like we're bringing stuff from another place here, so that we have to do that. There hasn't been contact before. There might be stuff that we don't even know.
That's true. We might end up spreading something which will engulf the whole of Starfall and eventually the world.
Yeah. So I will cleanse all of us.
Cool.
so
But
how
yes.
has the city been while we've been away?
Well, not much to tell. Really, there.
Any
Yep.
new info on like is anything happening with the mines situation? Like I know Dolan took over a bunch.
Oh yes. Well, there have been no further incursions, if you mean that. No, things have been rather quiet, to be honest.
Sweet how it's quiet when we're not there.
We
At
are
least-
the agents.
We are the chaos.
As far as I follow things, I'm not much into political dealings.
Do you happen to know what is playing at the theatre these days? Any good shows on at the moment? We were thinking about going maybe tonight. Just wondering if there's anything good on.
The theater. I haven't been in a while. You would have to check the program.
Okay, just thought maybe you might know.
I'm sorry, no.
That's okay. You've been busy.
Well, yeah, the business does require some tending to. I still have to try to acquire new new merchandise here and there.
Right.
Do we want to sell him one of the wand of Firebolt? We have one extra.
Yeah, if he's interested, and we have no use for it.
We have a bunch of things that we're not using.
Yeah, did you want to sell a couple of things while we're here?
Let's wait on Kate because she has the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Good point.
I'm still here. I'm just standing up.
Yeah, she's just adjusting.
Just
Same point.
Doesn't want us to see her in pain because then we'll worry. But we are worrying.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm fine, kids.
Yeah, you're not struggling.
No,
No, you're great. You're great.
I've got everything I need right now here.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. So we've got we should keep the silk robes. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he would only be interested in magic items. So
Are we don't know that they're not magic?
We
They're
do.
not.
Magical. Okay, yeah.
I have a question. Do I still have the wand of webbing?
If you
Yes.
didn't get rid of it, yes.
The broken one.
No, it's a broken. It's
Yes.
I have disattuned it, so I can't use it.
Yeah, we did have a broken one.
Yeah, there was a broken one.
Beforehand, but that was
Oh, that was Erin's. Yeah, I think we got rid of that one.
yeah.
Okay.
That went
This
to
one
the
is an
fire.
actual one.
Oh, okay.
And we've also got the boots of the Winterlands, the adamantine armor.
Yeah.
Oh
And-
no, keep the armor.
Yeah, the
I
armor we
keep
want to
that.
incorporate.
Okay, so boots of the Winterlands. There is that amulet of proof against detection and location.
Should
I
probably
think we can
keep
sell the
that.
one of fireballs and the one of whipping.
And the boots, maybe?
Yeah,
and
and the
the
boots.
boots.
We don't want to get the boots.
We don't need those. And there's heaps of sapphires if anyone needs like magical.
I wouldn't mind keeping some gems just because I need a 50 gold piece gem to
Okay.
teleportation circles and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Also, it's a
so,
good way to like keep money.
yeah, I wouldn't mind keeping some gems. Yeah.
Yep. We could also sell in the book I read. I read it now, I don't need it again.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, in 100 years,
It'll be
it'll
worth
great.
more.
It'll be good again.
It's an investment piece.
It's an
Yeah,
investment.
so
for sure.
maybe I should keep it and live 100 years and then.
I mean,
You
Can
can't read it
Good
again.
plan,
Nope.
but also
No,
you can sell it. But how old does shifters live to? Out of
I've got another maybe 50 years on me,
how old are you now?
like 23ish.
That's not a long time.
Nope.
I mean,
No, 75 is sort of an old.
75.
Yeah, that's quite old.
Wow, that is not a long time.
No, it's quite old actually.
No, that's really not.
So like 50-ish years.
I mean, if I'll if you don't, I'll help.
if I
I
had
don't-
to wager a guess, Phane, you
We
must
have-
be older than 75, yes?
I don't know. Maybe.
You don't look it.
What's with bards and not telling their ages?
We've had this discussion, and Dylan, I believe, is about 90 years old,
Jesus.
and I am older than Dylan.
Yeah.
You've lived like
What? We've debated that many times. I've
you've
never.
already lived like 4 of my lifetimes. Did you know that?
Oh.
At least.
You know, the years
You-
come and they go.
They start coming and they
They
don't stop
don't
coming.
stop coming.
Don't
Yeah.
stop coming.
Coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't what?
Do you know how many like lifetimes of Felixes you've lived through? Fuck, mate.
Look,
Wow.
I don't really want to think about how many lifetimes I've lived. Thanks.
I am technically immortal.
Felix doesn't have an indefinite lifetime, right? You can just keep being repaired.
I
right?
just need a recharge every 40 years or so.
Yeah.
I
Also,
think
You know,
Warforged technically become like 50 or something. So I assumed that this wouldn't mean that a definite recharge need to happen. But like my body is immortal.
well, for you, Zahavah, if you want, we do have a portion of longevity if you want to live a few years longer.
I mean, we'll see how we go, right? Like, I mean, I might not make
Yeah.
it.
Seeing
Anyway,
as on what this discussion is based on, I believe we should sell the book anyways.
Yeah. I mean, he might not want it.
Why?
Well, if you
Yeah,
don't
let's
want
just
to,
find
don't
out.
sell it.
Oh, he might not want it. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
I mean, I've read it. I mean, it would be kind of cool to flick back through, just to make sure I'm getting some of these maneuvers right. But
so
yeah, fine.
the 2 wands and what else?
the boots.
The book.
The
Okay,
boots.
so we
Wait, are we
present
keeping the
them to the
There's
Warden?
also the amulet of proof against detection and location.
Now
I
keep
think
we
that.
might
That
want to
might be
keep that.
useful,
yeah.
Keep? Okay, cool.
especially from Morton.
We present those
I need to find
4
one
items
for Dylan.
to Warden to appraise, I guess.
Okay. So you want to sell the one of fireball, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I have one, so
Now, keep in mind that this has come from a different continent, so therefore it's obviously very rare.
you can see the
Yes.
make is slightly different to the one you have. It has more of a snake head signia on it.
Different
Yeah.
wood, for
Just
example.
different style.
Foreign, quite rare.
Yeah.
Unique.
Boring.
The-
big word.
fireball
Zahavah's
bursts
going to
out
use
in
it.
quite a different way.
How many of them? What do you want to sell? How many of them do you want to sell?
One
The
fire,
one, yeah, the one that's not
wind.
Erin's.
Okay.
Unless you want to. I'm sorry, I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth.
I have 2 wands. One's named Erin and one's named Amelie.
So we're just selling the wand of
That's
weaving at the moment, right?
Okay. No. So one of fireball.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. One of web is that on sale. So. What else?
The Boats of Winterlands.
Okay. Let's make that. Okay.
What do
And
do?
one of webbing.
Yeah, got that.
There's just the 3 things.
Hang on. I was just going to check what do the boots do exactly. Not that I want them. I'm
Keep
just
your feet
curious.
warm.
That's it.
Oh, and the book. Sorry, the book.
Right. Okay, so manual of
Gainful exercise or some shit.
Yeah.
Jesus. Why
is that not on here?
Because it's like fucking rare and shit. Also,
It
this
is.
has been. Was it written in common or
Yes.
Listico common?
Apparently, it doesn't matter.
It adapts.
Yeah.
Good, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to read it the entire time. We should have thought about that. Oops. Yes.
Is that not on here? But there is. Let me find stuff. I did find stuff, but it's gone. But that is a fucking rare thing. Not quite there. Maybe not in. Okay, let's give you. I'm just telling things, so give me a second here.
No stress.
So that is there. Should be more than that because it's permanent. Okay. Well. Yes. Those are wonderful items. I would be willing to pay you 80,000 gold for the lot.
Can you pay us in
Can I make a
platinum?
quick check if that checks out mathematically?
Yeah. Make an insight check.
Sure.
Insight or Arcana, your choice.
In that case, I would like to go Arcana because I'm a bit better at that. That would
Alright.
be 21.
Yeah, it's a fair price.
Yeah, I just give a nod to everyone.
And you are also aware that other buyers would probably give you less.
Yeah.
But still, he would selling them. He'll still make a profit.
Of course, yeah, but like it's a fair selling price.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe even a bit fairer than you get elsewhere.
Yeah, we got the friend bonus.
Yes.
Yeah. Can he pay us in platinum so we don't have to carry that much?
Of course.
Yeah, I just give a nod to my friends. Seems fair.
8,000 platinum. Yes.
Take it.
We can buy half the city in this.
I don't know that we can.
Warden's fucking balling, y'all.
Yeah.
Who has just 8,000 platinum sitting around?
I don't know this guy.
And he kind of
He's
like
shifty.
turns around, whistles, and you hear, and a smallish, about this big at best, comes waddling up.
Puppy!
on little feet.
No, not
A
another.
No, the
desk.
puppy.
A chest.
It's
Oh, a
chest.
It's a
chest.
chest.
And he
Oh, boy.
puts it on the counter. Kind of like pads the lid and it opens up.
He's got a little mimic boy.
And then gets a sack and starts to put the platinum in.
Amazing.
Please,
I'm impressed.
eat and drink some more. This might take a little bit.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What
sure.
amazing.
Yeah. I'm impressed by your shop every time I come here.
That's my goal.
Can I have a look
He
around?
used to be an adventurer, hey.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And well, my active days are mostly done, but if a special item requires my skill, I still venture out occasionally.
You
Amazing.
should see what Phane came up with in the jungles.
What did I come up with?
Slim Shady.
Oh, yes, Slim Shady.
I mean, that
so
was
when-
even before. That
was even before.
I
That was
know,
my favorite.
but it's okay.
No,
It's
go
okay.
on. Yeah.
It's
All
just
right.
like a transported
Yeah,
It's very
blanket
practical.
thing.
yeah.
Very
The-
Pull
clever.
it out of the bag of holding, and I'm like, shake it out.
It's just in the store. Boom.
It's, a
It's like when you
scented
open up a
rose
parasol in the wrong place.
that I actually didn't make.
You invented it. You were the reason why it was invented.
Yes. I assisted in its creation. Now we have a. Yeah.
That is very ingenious, I have to say. He's still.
He notes it down.
Yeah. Sure.
I don't want to see this being marketed or made
Oh,
without
then
credit.
don't worry.
Just saying.
I mostly need it
Zahavah's
because, you
here
know,
to represent.
I constantly need shade because the sun it's just very harsh. You know, the sunlight is incredibly harsh. It hurts my eyes.
Yes, I'm aware of the issue.
Yeah. It's nice to have shade.
Because of the sleek design and the function it provides, we have dubbed it Slim Shady.
Mm-hmm.
That is
It's a
a
real Slim
choice.
Shady.
That is a choice. Yes.
What would you call it, George? Stupid name.
I don't know. I would probably give it a product name rather than.
Slim Shady is a product
Sure.
name. It is slim and shady.
I
It's
believe.
in the name.
The Slim Shady 2000.
Can I have a look around in his shop?
Yes.
See what he
Oh
has.
my god, your voice was so done.
You
What
most
gave it
certainly
away?
can. Yeah. So on the ground floor, you have the more everyday magic items.
Yeah.
Everyday magic items.
Yeah. Yeah.
I cry.
And the higher tier stuff is upstairs.
Can I look for a blade similar to the one we saw in the temple?
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Ask
So
him to gift wrap it.
Yep, I
well,
will.
if there is one.
Yeah, we'll find out. A similar kind of icy blade type thing.
Yeah.
A similar icy blade type thing.
It's icy and it's short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Also
it's
rather pointy.
pointy, short, sword, and icy. Pointy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
I'm
find
just
something.
strolling around. Yeah.
You find something that seems to fit the bill.
I'm going to ask how much it is.
Oh shit. Guys, I have to just go for 5 minutes. I have a call.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
I'll go. No worries.
Oh, good. We're buying you a present anyway.
Yeah.
Surprise.
So that would be 2,250 gold.
I think,
Checks out.
team, that Tar showed great restraint in that temple, and we should reward that behavior.
For sure.
Warden, can we have this gift wrapped? And
Can you imagine? We get back home and she pulls out two swords.
Yeah.
She has taken it with her all along.
Okay. Should
I
I
will
just
invade the mind.
Take it
should I
out of there.
just should I just
Total.
deduct?
Yeah.
Yes,
5,500, but
Yeah.
Also, would you like something, Phane?
Why would I need something?
I don't know.
while we're here.
I mean, I'm attuned to everything.
You would have definitely earned yourself a little bit of a gift.
How much is a pearl of power? Oh, you have to attune to those, don't you?
Yeah.
I think it's
you do.
definitely attunement. Yeah, hold on.
Pearl of power is.
Amelie had one.
Yeah, they're attuned.
They normally vanish with other stuff.
Magic items requires attunement by a spellcaster.
Yeah, no worries. Phane is good.
Is there anything cool that doesn't require attunement? Because I'm all tapped out from a...
Is there anything cool that doesn't require it? That is so fucking unspecific, man.
Yeah, that's
I don't know what this fucking shop has. I know you roll
Not only
for it.
does it look cool, but can it be cool? And not lame. That's
Is there like some figurines or one of these feathers or like do you know what I'm talking about? Like the feathers that have different functions or the figurines that have different functions?
Yeah, figurine of power does not require. Okay, so let me check.
I'm going to look at that mundane website.
That's not in stock. That is in stock. Those are very much not in stock. Okay, I should write that down. Okay, so you know that for one thing, I just rolled a natural one. Like, no, these are on order and have
yeah, he's actually ordered them.
Yeah, he wants them, but he can't get them. It's the lockdown. It affects everything.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Don't even talk to me about delivery times. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I got my.
That's literally your job, isn't it?
Okay, so that is there. I
would love a lion, man. That would fit my aesthetic so much.
Nope.
Fucking golden paladin with a lion. How cool would that be?
You already have a cat.
But a lion, though.
Please, no more animals.
What are the feathers called? Do you know?
I have no idea what they're called. I know that they have like different functions. One's a fan, one's a tree, one's a thing. You know. Feathers item D&D 5e is what I'm googling.
Quaal.
Feather token.
What?
They're called feather tokens.
Feather what?
Feather token.
Oh, those are from Everon, right?
Isn't Qual's feather token one of those ones that can go 5 different ways?
Maybe like there's the way they're described here is that a feather token is randomly assigned what it does. Like there's an anchor, there's a bird, there's a fan, there's a swan boat, there's a tree, and there's a whip.
Yes, but these are also from Everon.
I have no idea.
So I will make a roll.
I mean, you can say he doesn't have to.
I made a roll, and he does very much not. But browsing, you come across a small display cabinet where there are figurines inside.
Mm-hmm.
There is a griffin. There is a lion. There are actually 3 elephants, a steed, and an owl.
Okay, all of them are very cool. I just don't think like a griffin would, personally, like I mean, it would very much be useful to the group, but I don't think Felix can take something that would carry him. That's not really fitting. But I would love a lion. How expensive would a lion be?
Shit.
They're rare. And always created in pairs.
Hold on, what? No. Is it a golden?
Yeah, golden lion.
Right. That's 1,000 gold.
Do we want to do that?
want.
It's just something I think could be cool, but I don't see a real reason why we need it. So it's up to you guys.
I don't mind.
Yeah, if you want a present.
You know Felix doesn't want a present. That's why I'm
Fine.
asking you guys.
Freaking Phane will buy it for him.
I mean, you're looking at it quite intently. Do you want one?
Phane's literally just going to be like, and that one too, just take it from the thing.
All right. Gladly. Or do you also want it gift wrapped or?
Yeah, gift wrap that one as well.
Okay.
Zahavah, is there anything shiny poking out at you
I
at
mean,
all?
there's lots of shiny things.
I believe we should all get something.
I mean,
I was thinking of getting Zahavah, probably not at this store, just a random store, like little like bear trinkets to clip into like hair braids.
cute.
Right. I mean,
because I've seen the bears in her mind's eye now, so I kind of know what I'm looking for.
Oh no!
I want to get one for the 5. Was it 5 or 7? I think it was 5. 5 bears, yeah, that I saw.
She'll make her cry. No, I don't really need anything here. I'm pretty good.
But I mean,
I got lots of shit last time.
If the store has like a little trinket section of unmagical stuff, I'll just see if I can find something there.
Unfortunately not.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure when we go, I don't need anything. When we go shopping, I'll get an extra dress.
I mean,
when we're out,
there.
Dress is so weird.
Oh no, that's the wrong word. Right, because bear has 2 meanings in English because that language is a mess.
It's actually got 3 meanings, but it's okay.
yeah.
Which the animal to carry.
Nakedness.
To endure. True.
Feral. Yeah.
Depends on the spelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feral. Yeah.
Bare naked ladies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that is nice, but you don't wear armor.
I'm a bare naked lady. Duh.
Yeah, but there
You're
is
bare naked.
there is kind of an awakened armor which you can use polymorph to transform yourself into a bear.
That would be very cool.
I think I'll just get Zahavah.
There is a polymorph blade.
Oh, what?
When you attack a creature with this magic weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, the creature must make a 15 wisdom save in addition to suffering and takes normal effects. On a failed save, the creature also suffers the effect of a polymorph spell.
Oh, I love that.
There's bear in that.
But do you want an enemy to turn into a fucking bear though?
or
let's be real, in terms of weapons, Zahavah has a lot already.
Oh yeah, no, I don't need anything else. I got so much in this.
I'm gonna
get a bag of tricks where you can pull animals out of.
Okay, but that's a bag of tricks.
That is not good for anybody.
No one wants that. Dylan would want that.
So if you get the let's see it, you don't want the gray one. You would want the rough one.
Yeah.
Or the 10. So Rust has red, owl, massive goat, giant boar, lion, or brown bear. And the 10 one has jackal, ape, baboon, X-beak, black bear, giant weasel, giant hyena, or tiger.
I mean, if I get angry enough, I can find a fucking bear pretty quick anyway.
Shoot.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna find trinkets for Zahavah when we go shopping, and I've got something for Tag, something for we're good.
Are you sure you don't want anything, Phane?
Yeah, what about you?
I don't need anything.
Can I see anything dance themed in the shop?
I can't. I'm attuned out. I actually have an extra attunement because I'm keeping the cloak of displacement, even though I can't attune to it because it means something to me.
Right. right, he doesn't have those. We have established.
Does he have a potion of haste?
Yes.
That might be something for Phane.
I mean,
well, no, you can only use the attack, the action to attack, though.
I don't need
there would be the most.
Okay, I
most
have a heroism
closely-
potion.
most closely dance-related thing would be a wind fan,
Yeah, which he doesn't
and
have.
that doesn't require attunement.
Does he have that? I
Phane?
don't think so.
A wind fan. No, I don't have a wind fan. I have a rapier, +1 magical rapier.
Right.
Does
I
how
think
much was-
we can give him something else, maybe
How
sometime.
much was Felix's?
It was 1,000 gold
1,000.
pieces. So take the main tally down to 4,000.
And is that one line or two? Because they're always created in pairs, it says.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
two.
Just one. Oh, it's
Okay.
two?
Yeah. Okay. So you get 7,675 platinum. And with a star. Charles hiding. Should be
Awesome.
that.
Yeah.
So 7,675 platinum pieces for you.
Sweet.
Oh hi.
Oh, hi,
sorry.
Hawk.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
So
sorry.
the things are wrapped, and after he has taken out the money, he puts the chest down again and says, and it.
Adorable.
Young cute chest.
Anything else I can do for you?
I believe that's all, unless you want to regale us with any interesting tales or anything.
Well, so far I'm nothing much to tell. Unfortunately, I have people on scouting missions for some items I'm interested in, but so far I haven't heard back. Speaking of, if I do get notice about something that would be difficult to acquire, would you be willing, of course, for a fee to assist?
I mean, sure, we just did an errand
Yeah,
job,
maybe.
so, what's another run? I mean, sure, put us down as a maybe.
Just in general. It
Yeah,
would
you can ask.
be. There would be no crime involved. It would be.
Also, you can let us know what you're looking for, and if we pick it up along the way, we'll know to bring it to you straight away.
Yeah, that's a little better.
Yes. Well, some of the things are not from this plane, so. Yes,
Yeah.
but well,
Well, you never know. We might go plane hopping.
That can be arranged.
Wait,
Oh,
are
really?
you good at like taking people to different planes of existence?
I imagine so. Here's his magic coming out the wazoo.
Well, I know people who can do it.
And what about like teleporting people to places they've been to already? Is that easy enough?
No.
What if I shoot you through a scry spell? Would you
That
then be able to?
That would make it easier. There would still be a chance of failure, but it's definitely possible.
Is it possible?
Can I take my drawbar ring? Give me a second.
Okay.
Ah, you're good.
Customer. Random customer.
Customer.
Oh, sorry. Yes, serve someone else.
Yeah.
We'll just wait here in the coffee corner.
Wrong.
Sorry, I
I'll be
missed
right
a
back.
few minutes. What happened in the few minutes?
We bought you a surprise gift, and we bought
Oh God,
Felix
no.
a surprise gift, and now I'm thinking about something to get for Zahavah.
But we're not
Why
buying.
are you
Zahavah.
buying Tara surprise gifts? She doesn't
I
want
don't
them.
know.
Well, everyone's
Nah.
around. I'm gonna do a stand.
Yeah, if you don't want it, you're more than welcome to give it back.
Probably.
Probably? Cool. Good to know. 100%. If you don't want it, Phane will just take it from you.
Cool.
I did consult the group. They all agreed.
Oh God. Okay.
All right. Oh, we lost people.
Yep. Yeah, we lost some.
I'm still here. I'm just standing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We lost everyone.
Everyone
Well,
Run,
in that case, I'll be right back. It
Yeah,
was
sit
just
down.
the mailman he needed into the house, but we'll pick this up in a few minutes.
I
Eight.
wait. So he can send us to different planes, but teleporting us to a different place is a little harder.
I mean, maybe he has, or if he doesn't know the place, but maybe he has been to other planes, therefore he can take us to planes.
What the
He has
heck?
got portals set up in places. We've been on a
Yeah.
couple of missions for him and one shots. So
Oh,
we can do
Yeah,
other
he can do
missions.
dope shit. If we ever need to go to the Feywild, talk to
uh-huh.
my old friend.
I'm kind of keen to go back to the Feywild on like good terms.
Yeah,
Like not just get yeeted out of there and be out of our regular place and be like, what the fuck, where are we? But
yeah.
like, let's go for fun.
Like
Let's
an
go for a
actual
day
tour. Yeah, a day trip to the Feywild. I wouldn't
trip.
recommend it, but you know.
We go to a day trip to the Feywild. We'll come back 1 year later.
I'm okay with that though.
1
As
year,
Zahavah.
years, however many years it is, it's yeah.
I don't say we would let's go do it now because I mean
No,
we
of
just got
course.
back and you know the whole Dylan thing.
Yeah.
Let's.
We do have to go talk to Dylan's mum.
We should
And
do
well,
that.
two birds, one stone. Dylan and Dolan. Dylan's mum and Dolan.
Yeah, Dylan and Dolan.
And we can see what's on at the theatre.
Yeah, all good things.
And get a cocktail.
Yeah, and celebrate having our souls back.
Like we should go for a proper
Do
lunch.
you feel any different with your soul?
Honestly, no.
Same. But
Did
why
you feel
we
any
bother?
different that it was gone? Like maybe it wasn't gone at all in the first place.
Well, I mean, it wasn't gone until we technically died, so really
Oh, so there's nothing.
there's
Well,
nothing really changed.
I didn't die, but no. The thing is, I guess we thought it had gone because we worried about it being gone. So maybe
Our
we
soul
felt like
it was never gone. It's just that if we had died, they had a
Right.
claim to our soul.
right.
Yeah.
So we have ownership of our soul again. So we were
Yeah.
like the same. Okay, it's cool. It's cool.
So we're literally back to square one.
All right.
Which
I
is
mean-
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really, like I mean, in this grand scheme of things.
Yeah,
You're not beholden to a devil.
it's great.
Don't.
Just got to find a way to become famous now.
If you guys could not break into some place that has got a devil.
Well, we didn't know at
attached
the
to
time.
it. You knew it was
We-
Morden's house. What the hell?
We didn't know Morden was a devil. We were just trying to get information on somebody who was
We-
killing people in the city.
Yeah, there was
yeah.
things going on.
It's before my time.
But
I'm not going to judge you too harshly.
what's like we could do that would just like make us super famous and well known and like
Do you
everyone
want to be
would
like,
know our name.
oh, everyone loves you, or like everyone just knows who you are? Because you
Like,
could do something really
everyone will
illegal.
never like I want like people to create statues towards me and like never forget who I am because
We should find someone like super evil and kill them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, who's like real bad?
I gave up
But I
with a
mean, you
dark
guys did that
joke.
already, didn't you? Like with the whole Amelie thing?
No, well, they were someone we thought we'd already gotten rid of, and then we hadn't, and then they were more just like taking out vengeance on us, really. Like, they were just being
So,
dick.
do you
What if
want
they-
like lone statues? Sorry.
I mean,
Oh,
I
okay.
did leave small statues of myself all over Yolistico, if you remember.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
At the
I actually
temple
forgot about that.
that we went to, yeah, no, as soon as I got stone shape, I started making small idols of myself and leaving them around the place because, you know, I just want,
but
you know,
like,
just
why
a permanent,
statues?
because, I mean, I'm amazing. So.
Yeah. But then you could like have a whole book or poem written about
That's
you.
a great idea. We should have someone should write a book about me.
I would, but I don't really know how to write very well.
Ty, you can write. Would
I'm
you
good with
mind
names.
writing a just entire?
Do you know who's really
Sorry,
good at writing? Felix.
The
Yeah.
truth is, I actually earlier on I was actually telling stories about. I would disguise myself as some random, and I'd go out into town and tell stories about the great deeds we'd done, focusing specifically
yeah, I
on me.
remember that.
And
You
it was
could-
the word
Yeah.
kind of got around town, so I might do that again a couple more times, just
You
to
could-
refresh everyone on how great I am.
You could ask Felix to write some stuff down while you're talking to him.
Can you write like a tale about how amazing I am? Like a really interesting book that people would want to read that paints me as like a unforgettable hero?
I believe I could be your scribe. I'm not sure if
no.
I would be creative enough to do it myself.
Okay, well,
That's something to work on in the evenings, perhaps.
something to maybe think about and just start penciling in some stuff. But I would want to read what you write because I have a feeling you have a skewed view of me. That's not really my vision for this.
Again, I don't think I would be very good at writing something myself, but I would be glad to be of assistance to you. So you could spell it, you could just say it, and I would.
Oh yeah, you could just come sit with me, and I could just.
Yes, I could just be your scribe.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
You could just do it while you're doing dance classes and all sorts.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to make a dance so powerful no one forgets it.
Oh my god.
So, are you done at words?
Yes. I believe so.
I believe so.
Okay. So he bids you goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye. This was pleasant.
Your
Thank
dogs
you.
are all cute.
Bye.
Your dog's the chest.
Zahavah doesn't realize.
All right.
She's
What
fist smart, not street smart, y'all.
Fair. I believe we wanted to do a 2 birds with 1 stone and head all the way down to Platinum Manatee and talk to Dylan's mum and Dolan.
Yeah.
Along the way, if there's a market and I see little trinkets, I'd like to buy said gift for Zahavah.
Okay.
Would we go near the dockside at all? Road.
Not yet.
Okay. I'll
If
wait.
there's, because we're in the market section, do we want to look at new clothes for us all as well?
Yeah,
While
why
we're
not?
here?
Yeah.
I don't want to take super long time shopping for clothes because we know how Tar hates that.
Yeah.
But
Wait, I don't know about Tar. Oreo hates that. But
I know Tar hates it too. But we
That's
just
fair.
get some, some fancy summer
Yeah,
stuff and something to go to the
see
theatre
summer
in.
clothes. Yeah.
For sure.
All right. Okay.
I think we can just generalize.
Make an investigation check for me. Anybody who wants to be on the lookout for the appropriate
I
stuff.
will do one. Does anybody want to help?
I mean,
Uh,
Phane will know what to look
Yeah,
for.
I'll help you.
Alright.
You can have it.
18 plus 8! 26!
Dude.
You
Nice.
definitely find what you're seeking. Both the trinkets,
Sweet.
which
I will have them gift wrapped.
okay. So that would be like a silver for a selection.
Yep, sweet. I'll pay that with my own money.
And you find several dress clothes items for sale
Awesome.
that would fit your design.
I guess we grab and go.
Yeah.
Yep,
When you say grab and go, we pay for it first.
for sure.
Grab and
I
go.
That's
feel
a
like that
guitar
was a
special.
given. Okay.
Okay,
Hang on
okay,
here.
it's not a given, Tar. It's not a given. Just saying, Tar, not a given.
I don't
Okay.
know why everyone thinks that I steal a lot. I don't. I think I have stolen a
I
grand
don't think
total
you
of
steal a
3
lot.
times.
I think you're just the one to be most likely to steal within this group.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's something
I'm
different.
being unjustly painted. That's okay. I don't mind.
Stole from Ungor.
And we
Stole-
appreciate you for it sometimes.
Yeah. I steal from your priest next.
He also stole from those dead people on the ship.
I can't steal from dead people because they're dead and they don't own anything.
He stole from
Okay, that's
All right. Next on my list is theater.
yes. So you do get clothes for let's say 8 gold. Felix doesn't need any.
I mean, I have these flowing clothes that are.
Yeah, then make it 8.
Yeah.
Cool.
I take
Fancy
that out.
robes. Clean, nice,
Yeah.
breathy.
Yeah, some fairly fancy. Not totally fancy, but
That's fine.
fancy-ish summer clothes. Okay, so the markets are roughly over here. If you use this bridge, the theater is somewhere here, and Plateau Manatee is pretty close by. So
Yeah, because it was only a 15-minute walk from the Platinum Manatee to
Yes.
the theatre.
Correct.
Yes, we would go with Dolan.
That's how it all started.
Yep, back in the day.
Way back when.
So yeah, I guess we what one do you want to go on? What one do you want to do first?
Let's get the bad thing out of the way first.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go talk to Dylan's mom.
Which would be because you passed the Platinum Manatee first.
Yeah.
Exactly, we knew that.
Yeah, sure.
That was all planned,
Jeez.
Donna.
We're us the smartest players you've ever had.
We're a well-oiled cog machine thing.
A well-oiled cog machine.
A well-oiled
The
cog
whole
machine thing.
Cogs. All the cogs.
That's us.
I don't think there's literally any better way to describe us. On so many
Well-oiled
levels.
cog machine.
You're welcome.
We're just a cog.
Another stroke of genius.
Just right next to you, the rabbit.
That is
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you enter.
Oh,
I
boy.
love it.
You enter the hotel, and there's again a receptionist in place.
Anyone we recognize?
No, new one.
Ah, new reception. Hey, it's been a while.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's
What
been a
happened to
while.
the
We've
old
never
guy?
seen you before. It's been such a long time.
Yeah.
Human female.
So, we're
Good day. How may I assist you today in the Platinum Manatee?
amazing. We are looking for a guest. What's Dylan's mom's name again?
Dylan's
She's
mom.
called Dylan's mom. And she's got it going on.
Captain something.
I've been waiting for something.
I have no idea what Dylan's mom's name is.
Neither do
I
I.
don't think we've ever.
I don't think we
known
actually
her,
know.
To be
We have.
honest.
I've been formally introduced to her. I definitely know her name. It's in
Well,
my other.
Zahavah hasn't.
It's literally in my other book of notes that I don't have with me because that was that long ago. We know her name.
You do.
We know her name, we say to the person.
We say we're looking for Dylan's mum. Insert Dylan's mum's real name here.
Captain Alric.
Insert
Yeah,
Dylan's
Alric,
mom's
that's right. We're looking for Captain Alric. We heard that she was staying here. We're visitors. If you could just let her know, come to chat. Also, is Dolan in at all today?
Unfortunately, he is not. He is on political business at the moment.
Oh, so nice to hear. Well, when he gets back, let him know that his good friends, the pit crew, are back in town.
I shall do that, and she makes a note.
Yes. And yes, if you could just point us towards where.
Yes, if you would be so kind as to wait in the bar, I
of
shall
course.
inform the lady of your presence.
Is Kurt working at the
He
bar?
doesn't work here. Kurt doesn't work here. He works at the Red
No.
Elysium.
Oh,
Kurt's the bouncer of the Red Elysium.
no, there was a half-orc that worked here.
There's a half-orc that works here too, but it's not Kurt.
There's the barkeep. Yeah.
Yeah. I got my names mixed up. Sorry, I got my
I
half-orc.
have.
That's
I
all right.
just went past it.
All
Are
these
you
hot
sure it was a half-
half-orcs.
No, I didn't get a half-orc. I've got the receptionist was Nordris the Hill Dwarf.
No,
And then-
there's a half-orc at the bar.
There is
Then there
a
was
half-orc that
Erasel the
I spoke
Elven
to
male
and bribed
bartender.
to find out where the dirty drugs were.
That was Elvin the Rat.
No,
Yes.
I had to find Elvin the Rat by talking to someone first at the bar who was
And-
his half.
Oh,
Elvin the Rat was at the Red Elysium.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nope. Alvin is in
Elvin
the
is at the ball
It's in the
The dog one.
wild boar.
Yeah. Wild
Yeah.
boar.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Jeez, I don't remember anything.
Man, I am so lost. I'm glad I'm playing a character who doesn't fucking know.
I was in the black boar, and
So
then
Zahavah doesn't know either.
you also had meetings in the severed head,
That's right. That was
which is the worst.
Black bottom.
Which is the worst tavern. I mean, wild boar is still shady, but not as shady.
We know Delson from the Crimson Mongoose who visited the Severed Head Tavern.
Yeah, that was your contact, right? Anyway,
Anyway,
yeah,
we wait downstairs for Dylan's mum to come down and yell at us.
okay. So there is a half elf tending bar at the moment, looking fairly youngish, and as he enter, good day. How may I help you?
I would like 2 drinks, please.
Yeah, your best drink for the person going to join us and a couple over here as well.
Of course. And he starts to prepare.
Oh yeah, drinks for other people too. That'd be good.
Let's get them in a good mood before we do this.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be 6 gold for some fairly fancy cocktail style stuff.
Okay.
Done.
And you get your drinks, and there are 3 tables. I mean, breakfast time is over, so there's just a few people apparently waiting or doing some work, not in their rooms. Yeah, you take a seat, and then after a few minutes, the captain
My drink's
appears.
already gone.
Which one? The first or the second?
The first. And then I realized I should have waited for everybody else, and I feel bad, so I like toy with the straw and the little thing a bit.
I mean,
like,
you do have 2 drinks, so.
I know, but like I feel bad that I've already drunken one.
This is so relatable, by the way.
I know. That anxiety drink. Anxiety drink.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they are fairly sweet and lots of fruit juices, but there's some alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Not a huge amount because it's early, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then she approaches and looks around, sees you, and comes over.
You're looking well.
Yeah, we stand up, offer her a chair.
Yeah.
Thank you. So do you.
Sort of. Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here.
Yes.
It was rather surprising, I would say.
Could you just enlighten us just a little bit as to what happened on the ship? Because we know that your crew seemed to be possessed. Do you know what kind of made that happen?
Wish I knew.
Okay, so you have no idea.
No, something seemed to affect their minds.
Yeah.
Why did it inflict you?
I don't know. Maybe I
Strong
was able to resist.
Yeah.
Strong.
Or was not targeted. Also possible.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be targeted?
Do you know
But
when
we're
it
very
started
glad-
happening? Hello, by the way. My name is Felix.
Hello, Felix. Nice to meet you. You are something.
Yes.
Wow.
Very metallic.
Yeah.
Has
she met Zahavah?
Yeah, we've seen each other on the dock.
Yes. True. All right. Sorry, wasn't quite sure.
No, but it was brief.
All right.
Right. So
yes, it began maybe a week before we arrived at the continent.
Okay.
So
wait,
what's before?
the possession madness thing?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't call it madness. they seemed fairly coherent, but their priorities shifted.
Also, just quickly, a cat person may come and check in on you at some point. They will cause you no harm. They're just making sure that you're okay. Just
One of
side note.
the
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi?
Yes, yes.
How?
Don't know. They're apparently very skilled, and before we knew you had been brought here for safety, we had prior made a deal with them to find and help you.
Make sure you're okay.
Make sure you're okay.
That is very kind of you. Thank you.
Yes.
I shall try to remain not alarmed.
Yeah. Well, they we weren't able to end their contract before we found out you were here, so now we just kind of thought, you know what, let's just let them make their way here because
And I believe this is
they took a lot of our money, so we're like, they got to work for it. So you know, it
All
seems
right.
only fair. Yeah. So
True.
Yeah.
Well,
feel free to play hide and seek with them and make it harder if you want. It's totally up to you.
I probably wouldn't because like they're very good at what they do.
They're very good. But you know, up to you again. Just
I believe it is a great point to have a segue into why you're here and also what happened to Dylan before we deviate too much.
Would be
Wait, yes, we can do that. I just wanted to find out because this is very interesting. I'm so sorry. We'll get to it in 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Your crew got changed about a week before you hit the continent.
Yes.
So on the sea, on the open sea?
Yeah.
Was there a storm?
Did you see a light, a flash, a storm, a wave?
No. It was a fairly smooth journey, I have to say. I was expecting a bit more trouble. Well, it started then, and I didn't expect that for sure. Anyway, yes, to finish this up, I was held captive, and then one night, somebody human, I think, appeared in my cell, and teleported me here. Then he got me a room and left.
Who wants to say it?
I can do it if it's uncomfortable for everybody else.
You do it, emotional support robot.
I believe this is directly related to how Dylan got
misplaced,
lost.
Why he's not here any
Why
longer.
he's not here? So after we've hired this Tabaxi scout / assassin / blade for hire to find you and make sure you're okay, this person that teleported you, that was also responsible for why we were there in the first place, appeared to have a sort of check-in with us, and Dylan took it upon himself to make sure that you're okay and made a deal with that person.
He's a devil.
What's that in character?
Yep. I'm doing the awkward, oh shit, I just talked out loud and I take another drink.
Yeah. I should not have said that.
So yes, the deal is binding, and the part of the deal, as Dylan told us, was that you will be brought to safety immediately, but he would have to help this person bring someone else to safety eventually. And I believe that is occurring currently, and we do not know where he is or how to get him back. We simply have to wait.
Right.
And we hope that he is okay.
It was a foolish thing to do.
Very much so.
Still young. I hope he's okay.
I believe he
has
realized what he did as soon as he did it.
Oh, I don't think he was. Let me ask a question first. How do you know that individual?
We were. I actually don't know details as Felix.
He runs a honey business that Dolan, a friend of ours, introduced us to him, and we got caught up in a whirlwind of shenanigans.
Yeah. It's a
He
very
did,
long
Shenanigans.
as
story.
far as I know, he wasn't who we believed he would be.
Yeah. We had no idea he was a devil before we, started talking with him and things like that.
And I do
He
not
literally picked
think.
us up in a wagon one time.
I
But
actually
to be
did,
fair, that was his helper.
I also don't think many
No,
people
it
know
was
that he's a devil.
I tried to read his mind the first time we sat with him, and I couldn't because he had that ring of protection on.
Oh yeah, don't tell people he's a devil because I don't think he likes it. Sorry.
I don't think I will. All right.
Now we're
So
talking.
you got mixed up in this business. All right. Okay.
I also say to the group openly, we also should not speak his name in case that opens up anybody to trouble. We do not want you to be in more trouble.
Yeah.
So the less you know, the better.
The safer, rather.
Can live with that. Anyway, well, so he knew what he was doing.
Sort of.
I mean, he's young, but not stupid.
He cares for you very much.
Yes.
Obviously. Well,
And
not
he's
much I can
very
do at the
capable.
moment.
Yes. And he has Larry with him, if that helps.
We can also confirm that he was not affected by whatever your crew was affected.
I've also sent a message to him every now and then, and he has been fine from what he's told me.
He's
Well,
been alive.
Well, in that case, there's not much I can do, and except worry. But I do not blame you because it was apparently his decision. So, well, I guess I should thank you. What is my former crew doing?
Oh boy.
They
Building
are
war weapons?
they are still doing what they were doing before.
Yeah.
We were unfortunately quite in a precarious situation when we left, and we're not
One
able
got
to deal with that.
away. One got away and is now living in a lizard folk shanty town, and the rest, I believe, are dead of the 5 that originally survived the mutiny, and the rest are creating war machines on your ship in the other continent.
Yes, I did have a bad feeling when we took these weapons on board, but they
Where did you
Why
get
did
them
you?
from?
well, they seem to provide a tactical advantage at sea.
So, where did you get them from, anyways? Did you invent them?
Blue River Academy.
Oh no, we bought them. They how it's put usually fell off a cart.
Yes.
This is a random question, but did you have anyone new on your crew?
No, I try to avoid that if possible.
Then how did you guys all get charmed?
I
or
wish I
whatever it
knew.
was.
I wish I knew. Might have been able to do something about it.
Yeah, it just seems very odd.
And the question is also when and where it happened.
Do you think there's something in the water that did it to you? Or
Either
underneath the water?
I
It could
cannot stop thinking about that time where we saw a bright flash of light and a wave.
Yeah.
We were shipwrecked.
We were shipwrecked from an influence we still don't know much about.
That sounds not natural.
It was definitely not natural.
No.
And it was just when we
Deadly.
arrived, when we saw the land at the horizon, basically. So it would have been a bit later than what you experienced, but you also sailed around the continent, correct?
Yes, we did. Well, you may want to. It's not a nautical phenomenon. I can tell you that for sure. maybe talk to some kind of magic user about that. Either I don't know, could be, I don't know, a wizard or a cleric or a druid.
Did I can't remember. Have I determined if it was divine? I believe so, right? It's like a divine influence, I think.
I think yes.
I believe we have determined that it was a divine influence, but we do not know the origin of it.
Well, then a cleric or druid would be your two go-to options.
You could speak to
We
Danelle.
definitely should. Because if it's all connected, then we should check it out and make sure that if it's not connected or if it's connected.
You should, maybe. But, well, anyway, thank you for being open.
Yes.
And now I will have to figure out what to do, because I'm here, I'm by myself, and I don't have a ship.
If you want, you can come and live with us for a bit.
It's weird.
What?
I mean, I'm currently, apparently this room I'm in has been paid for quite a while, and I'm not
definitely stay here then. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not
then you should probably stay here.
and I am not without means here. I tend to plan ahead.
Good idea.
I think I'll have to think about that now that one worry has been replaced.
Oops.
Yes.
Oh no, it's fine. It's better to know and worry than not to know. You know?
Yeah.
No.
Is there anything else we want to discuss with her? I don't think so, right? Because we don't know anymore.
Yeah, they didn't say anything. Like no one said anything that led you to believe that they were under a spell or anything like that, apart from, wasn't any secret code words or anything like that they were using.
No, nothing. They were just suddenly very adamant about.
Was it like an overnight thing? They woke up like that, or was it like you passed under a cloud and then it suddenly happened?
Oh no, it was. I'd say it was gradual.
Would you say it was just a mutiny?
Not really, because they usually have a cause. And mutiny usually starts because there's not profit or bad treatment of the crew or.
So it was like one person changed their mind and then turned the whole lot against them.
It was several actually, and they suddenly decided instead of going on a treasure hunt or seeking opportunities to make a profit, to becoming a invading force.
Yeah, became colonialists.
They did a really good job.
That's a good way to put
it. They've even got badges. Did you know that?
No, I was in the cell.
Yeah, they got badges with your dagger on it.
It's very concerning.
I do not approve of that, but again, not much I can do from here.
Well, we might be able to go back at some point, so we'll see what we can do for there. But we need to rest and recover as well.
Yes, of course. Well, if you go, maybe ask me if I want to come with.
Of course.
Yes. And in the meantime, if you need anything, we will be, just around.
We should give her a couple of pages of telescription because we've got like 11 of them, and she can have that. And if she ever needs us, she can.
Let's give her like 3.
Okay, we're down to 7. We used one, and Vern's still got one as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know where you can get more. All right.
No, where would that be?
By the way, should we all have one? In case anything
probably
happens to
a
us?
really smart idea.
Yeah.
Each person take one.
Yeah, just like a lifeline thing.
I mean, I've got sending, so I'm good.
I've got my sending stone, so I'm okay.
Yeah, but you don't have a sending stone to everybody, do you? Oh, you can do sending stone to anyone, yeah.
I
Okay,
only
No, I
have
can-
the link to Tor.
Yeah, I can only do it to Felix, but Felix can probably tell everyone else.
I think it's, anyways, even if we can cast spells, even if we have sending stones, I think it's a good idea for all of us to have one. Because we have so many.
Okay.
It's just if everything else fails, you have a lifeline. Sort of.
Who is this paired with?
It doesn't matter.
You can send it to anyone, you know.
It's who you sign it to.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to send something home, you can.
Okay, right. Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'm gonna take a spa day.
It's a good day for it.
It's a good day for a spa day. But then
To be
again,
honest,
almost every day is a good day for a spa day.
Don't you, Russ?
Man, Felix with the wise words.
Yeah,
I
Felix.
do usually not partake in spa days. I support
You have
them.
oil baths.
But you appreciate the concept. I see.
Appreciate the concept and what it does to people I care about.
All right. Well,
So
again, thank you. And if you do require my expertise, feel free to call on me.
Same
We
goes the other
will.
way around.
We will head to the
And
theater.
if you hear from Dylan, please let me know.
I will
And same.
do a message as soon as I'll try sending him a message tonight. But
All
I
right.
don't make any promises.
Thank you. All right. So, what's next?
Are we leaving the bar?
Awkward chug of the drink. They
I
didn't
think
finish it.
so, yeah.
I would go to
I will wait back for a minute in the bar.
Okay.
Once these guys leave, and if the captain is still there, I'll just go over
Yeah.
to her.
She has ordered another drink.
I'll just go over to her and say, "So, what was the name of the cart? Did it have a name?"
Why are you interested?
Let's just say that I have like a personal interest in those things. I am an inventor. I like to meet like-minded people.
Well, it was sold by a fence, so I don't think they invented them. They just
Well,
got them and sold them on.
yeah, but I can get from there. I can find out who made them. I don't suppose you know who made them.
No, but they had a dragonborn look to them.
What about the fence then?
Oh, that was a tiefling.
No name that you have.
No.
Got a bit of a description? It's gonna be a while to track down every tiefling in this place.
Well, she was fairly short, and stocky, purple skin, bald except for the horns, golden eyes, and some kind of intricate lip piercing. That's what I remember.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. I hope I'll be able to meet the inventor through this, and exchange notes as far as it goes. Again, thank you.
Right.
I'll be off. Take care, and we'll be in touch.
Forward to it.
Great. Follow after the others and hurry to catch up. So, where next? Can we go to the docks?
theater. Oh, we can go to the docks if you want.
Yeah, I want to see if I can find Klaus's family, or at least find someone who knew Klaus. I have a necklace to return.
Oh yeah.
Damn, yeah.
You took off the dead bodies. That's right.
Yeah. Can I go to the docks? and make
Yeah.
Why don't you, do you want to meet at the theater? You go down to the dock, or do you want us to come with you for the?
No, I just have to return a thing.
If
It's fine.
we are to split up,
Mm.
I would have something as well.
Sure, we can all just meet at the theater at a certain time.
Yeah.
I will go back to Warden's really quickly.
Okay. So we have Cake. Anything you wanted? Does Zahavah wants to do?
No, I will go to the theatre with Phane.
How are you feeling, Cake? By the way.
I'm really sore, but I'm okay.
Yeah,
sure?
we won't go on for much longer.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
You keep saying that, yeah.
You can say if you're not.
Yeah, the more you say it, the less I believe you.
Yeah. Right?
Hey, you cannot. No. Shut up, Dad. I'm fine.
That's still weird. Stop.
Shut up, Grandpa.
Yeah.
That's better.
Sorry.
Let's do Thor first.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just go to the docks, and if I can make inquiries. I don't know if I remember a lot of dock people, but I can look. I can have a look to see if I took any notes, but I doubt it.
I don't think we really took notes at docks, did we? Like
No.
about people. We just went down to the docks with
Right.
Dylan, and he knew everybody.
That's fair. Can I go to find like the dock master?
Yeah. They have an office.
I will knock and enter if they allow it.
Yeah, I mean it's an office. People have business to,
Great. I go up to the dock master, whoever they are, and say, excuse me, I have a little bit of business with one Klaus. Do you know where he resides or where his family is? I believe he was serving last on the Stubborn Donkey under Captain Nakil.
Wow. Klaus, do you have a last name?
Unfortunately, that's the only name I got. But I know I know the ship he was serving on, and the
Right.
captain.
Do you have a description?
Human, thin.
They all look alike.
I know. Wait, what does the dockmaster look like?
Dockmaster is a human male.
Buddy.
With the
you'd
long
know.
with the long mohawk, like brown mohawk, pretty high up, gray eyes, slightly reddish skin, like he's out in the sun a lot, but his skin is quite a gray.
Wait, I have human. Frick, all I have is human carpenter. He was a carpenter.
All right. So let me check.
Ah, that one.
Let me check.
Listen, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I know. Things to say.
Love your hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you. And he goes to to a registry and. I think I found him. There was only one Klaus on the ship. Yeah. So what do you need to know?
Well, does he have family?
No.
Or like a residential address?
It says here he was from Fishtown, which is down the coast a few days. Small village, actually. Not a town.
Not a townie. Oh,
great. No. It's a village down the coast.
Oh, great. Well,
to the east. I don't know if his family doesn't say. So.
It doesn't say if he had any family?
Yeah.
Well, that's rough.
Well, he doesn't have to give that information. You want, if he does, you want to ask for the Cloud Fang family.
Cloud Fang?
Fang.
Cloud Fang?
Yeah.
Man, he has a cool last name. Why on earth did he never tell me this? Well,
some people don't want too much known about themselves, but I'm guessing since you're here asking about him and he hasn't been here for several months, that something happened to him.
Well, yes, I do have some bad news. If you would wish to inform the families of the people who served on the stubborn donkey, the ship went down. It was a terrible storm. Massive wave collapsed nearly everyone. We were lucky to get away with it with our lives, but it
Right.
went down. I think pretty much everyone perished, the whole crew.
Right. I shall get on that.
I am very sorry.
Ah, well, nobody I knew, so sad, but it happened. Dangerous place.
Dangerous profession.
Yep.
Anyways.
That's why I took up here after a while. And now that he turns to you the other way around, you can see that he is missing an ear.
Ah, great.
You hadn't seen that before, the way he was standing, but then he turned the other direction, and you're like, yep.
Mm.
Anything else?
Nope. Not that I can think of.
All right.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you so much for your help.
Sure thing.
Yep. Cool. I walk
And he
away.
kind of looks at you as you say, thanks for the help. He kind of looks at you slightly expectantly.
Oh, yes. Do I have any money? I slide over 2 gold pieces.
Have a good day. And he kind of
Good day. Great. Oh, well, I'll have to do that later. Okay. I walk over to the theater.
Okay, Zahavah and Phane were going to the theater. Okay, fuck me. Felix!
That's me. I want to just pop back in with Warden for a second.
Yes, okay,
I'll
so
walk
you
up
again,
there.
door
Yeah.
open. Hello! You're
Hello.
back. What
Um,
can I do to help?
I'm sorry, this is a bit weird because it's one of the first times I've been somewhere on my own accord. I am interested if you have connections to tinkerers and magicians and creators of magical enchantments in other cities.
Yes. Why?
Because as I have grown more autonomous, I have realized how weird it is that I do not even know my creator's name.
I see. Well,
The only thing I know about him, he's an older man. I'm not even sure, but I think human, or at least once was. And he has a tower in Uttaram.
right. Well, okay. May I cast a spell on you? It's nothing harmful. It is not gonna hurt. I just need some information.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And he begins to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm. Does he cast Identify on me?
Yep.
I was like, is he gonna cast Legend Law? Shit,
No.
I
That's
would have
awesome.
identified.
I've been identified.
Yeah. With your consent.
Yeah.
Consensual identification.
Yep. I mean, it's only polite to ask.
Mm-hmm.
The band.
Well, I have to say, your construction seems to be more of the divine magic,
Yes.
which I'm aware of, but I'm not. It's not my particular field of interest. So I
Understandable.
can ask around. It might take a while, but I do have, well, we collectors of magic items are connected in a friendly competition.
That is very much understandable. Thank you, anyways.
Oh, sure. Like I said, if I find anything out, I shall inform you. May I ask a question?
Of course.
Do you eat or drink?
No. The way I do get the energy to live every day is by requesting energy from the deity She.
Yeah, that makes sense. But do you have emotions?
More and more every day. I didn't have much of it at the start, but apparently I had too much for my intended use, so I was discarded.
I see. So you are you are capable of enjoying things.
Very much so. I have started out simply enjoying completing tasks for people I care about,
Right.
and then these people enabled me to make more of my own decisions. And since I am able to do that, I find enjoyment in the variety of things.
Good. I was just curious.
Absolutely.
Um, you are quite unique, I have to say.
As far as I know, I'm a prototype, so that would be a yes.
I think there's more to it than that. When I say unique, I mean it.
Thank you.
There's something I can't quite put my finger on, if that makes sense.
It does not, but such is humanity, is it not?
Magically speaking, there is something that is unusual, but if it's divine, so
That is indeed intriguing. I've never thought about it that way.
well, maybe you should ask your creator should you find him.
I will. Thank you very much.
You're quite
I
welcome.
do not have money on me, but if I ever can do anything for you, let me know.
Well, like, as we discussed before, if I find something that I think your skills would help me acquire, then I shall definitely let you know.
Yes. Thank you. I
Have a
wish
good
you a
day.
good day.
Awkward.
And I go.
Yeah, that awkward moment where both at the same time.
No, I wish you a good day. No, I wish you a good
Oh,
day.
good.
No, I wish
You have a good day.
good day,
Have a good
sir.
day, David.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. So you meet up at the theater. It is
Yeah.
now afternoon, I'd say. You get lunch somewhere in the market.
Yeah.
Street food. Um, and right, and you're at the theater, and there is an evening performance.
Ooh, what's the show?
Yeah, I wanted to kick in. No, it's fine. I just
Going to show us the whole play. It's actually a video performance, which
it's
we're going to
written.
get to see.
It's written. Yeah, I play all the parts.
So I just saw on Twitter a thing about Cher doing West Side Story. Way back, she played every single role and recorded it and became a movie.
Okay.
So you could.
Oh yeah, sure.
Don't know. Don't know about that. That is a lot of work, y'all. I don't know how anyone would have the patience to do that.
When you're as crazy and batshit as Cher is.
Yeah.
Also, when you have a shit ton of money to do these things.
Or
Okay.
maybe we talk motivator, eh?
So there is a play on. It's a comedy. And it's called The Imp's Imaginations.
Imps imagination.
The Imp's Imaginations.
We could go for a comedy, right, guys?
Yeah.
Be good to
Yeah.
laugh.
It's only
Better than crying.
it's only one play on the bill, so you know.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go head back, get fancy, and
It's on this evening, right?
It's on this evening, yes. The
Yeah,
whole
so we've
week,
got time.
every evening with a matinee on Saturday.
Do we have time to go get dinner before we should go out for dinner, or
It's
do we have
now,
family dinner?
it's now 3 in the afternoon.
So we do.
Yes,
So we
you
could do dinner
Yep.
Yeah. Dinner and a show.
and then drinks at the Red Elysium afterwards.
Yeah.
Love it. Everyone cool with that?
Yeah.
Do you want to get tickets now?
Yeah,
Might
let's
as
get
well.
tickets.
Okay, so there's a young halfling at the ticket counter. Good day, welcome at the world. What can I do for you?
4 tickets to the Imp's Imagination.
Of course. Any small children in the group?
Oh, is
Is
it a kids play? Is it a kids play?
Oh
Is
no
that what you're trying to-
But the tickets would be cheaper.
When you say
Yeah.
what did you say? A small child, are you meaning in height or in age?
In age.
We
This one here is 5.
Yeah.
I am indeed 5 years old.
Also, he cannot lie. So
Yeah,
it's-
Gus, no truth. That shit is just real.
I am incapable of deceit. That is a
Oh
lie.
God.
use 5-year-old words.
And
Like,
they,
like me.
and they just look at Felix up and down, shrug, and get the tickets.
Yeah.
That worked. That's weird.
Yeah. So that would be 3.5 silver.
Oh my God, I'm gonna feel weird taking Felix to the Red Elysium afterwards.
Listen, I'm a machine that is not interested in anything that
I
is
know,
going on
but
there.
it's gonna
Yeah,
feel
what if
weird. Like you
Felix-
shouldn't be looking at these
Talked
things.
about grosser things in front of
I
them.
already know these things.
I
If
know,
there's
but it's
porn, I
like-
can download it.
I'm sorry. I don't even need to go to the Red Elysium anymore.
I can make
Oh.
you a crossword puzzle from it.
Porn.
Oh
From
my
porn.
god.
What porn puzzle?
I'm incredibly sorry. Let's go watch a theater.
Well,
Let's
okay,
go watch a
so
play.
you get your tickets for
Yeah.
this evening. They would start at 8, so you can have dinner before.
Cool.
Okay, so now you have some time left. Do you head home for the swim or?
We could go have a bath. We've got that big bath.
Yeah, I did want to have
We
a big
should
bath
have
when I got
both.
home.
A communal bath. Just for
Okay.
all of us.
Oh no, I wanted to get a portrait of everyone.
Well, we need to get fancy for that though, because like we don't want to be in our
That's
street.
true.
We
Let's
could
have
do
a
it to-
bath, get fancy, and then
Okay,
get
so
ourselves a portrait.
as you so you head home, which isn't too far. Enter your house. Does it have a name? It doesn't, right?
Not yet.
Brothel money.
It is not the name of that
XX,
house.
dollar, brothel,
Real
dollar, XX.
All right. So you come home and
Brothel manor.
Brothel
as-
Manor?
Brothel
Cat,
Manor?
No.
That's the worst name for a house.
I know.
Brothel
Cat.
money manor.
Nope.
Okay, sorry, I'll stop now.
that's fine. So you come in and and you hear, well, took you long enough to get here.
Oh God.
And on the sofa, kind of like semi curled up, is a tabaxi.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I will
God.
not lie, this is
Honestly,
surprising.
it took you a long time to get here. Like, God.
Well, had to call a few favors after I found out the lady wasn't where you said she was.
That's
we
not our
thought
fault.
she was there. We didn't know.
Well,
No, when we
Nah.
gave you that information, it was true.
And your whole idea was to find her, so congratulations.
well, I did. She's in that place called the Platinum Manatee.
Yep, and we
Yeah.
paid you a lot of money
What-
to find that out. So thank
Yeah,
you very
what
much.
room number?
17.
Which floor?
First.
Oh, third floor.
Okay. Just making sure you did the job properly.
Because like we've already talked to her and stuff, so
Well, that's not my problem, is it?
But
No.
the thing was, we expected a little faster service. We found her before you did.
Look, I'm really glad that you decided to come and chill out. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, well,
You didn't by any chance kill our security guard, did you?
nah, she's somewhere.
As
When you
much
say
as
somewhere
I
like that, it sounds
dislike
dodgy.
Well,
having wasted a lot of money,
Alona,
I believe this
Alona,
task has been completed.
Alona,
As
are you
in-
okay?
Sorry?
I want to check that our housemaid's okay.
Yeah, she comes down the stairs.
Oh, thank God. I was
And
concerned because there was a stranger in our house and you were nowhere to be found. So
Kind
Yeah,
of like-
why did you let him in?
Who is that?
Okay, you feel
I
free to use that
believe-
crossbow anytime.
I turn to Phane and Zahavah and I say, I believe the mistakes were on our side for this time, and there's no need
Doesn't seem likely.
to do anything else.
do you have a card so that if we want your services again, we can contact you or whatever? Are you going to be
By
going
the
back
way-
to Illico now? I mean,
Yeah,
not
how are
Illico.
you planning to go back?
How did you get here?
Yeah, there's so many questions.
Call them if you favors.
With whom?
None of your concern.
Keith, I bet. I bet it was
Jeez.
Keith. Why he didn't respond to me?
You need to be catty.
But well, this is an interesting place. So might stay around a bit.
It's not that interesting. You should probably go.
Mm.
Now that you say that, definitely stay.
Yeah, no, I
What
think
are
you
you
should
going
stay.
to do here?
I also think you should check out some really, really cool places. There is this lady called the Raven.
No,
She's an
fuck.
asshole. I think we should just. I'm kidding.
You should
mean, go
definitely
ahead.
have a
What?
look
Talk your talk.
at this person's house called Morden.
Yeah, you should check into Morden's house. He's got some
A
real...
great library.
We snuck in there originally, and dude, we couldn't have been better off having done that.
Yeah, right. I think
No,
I'll be able to find work.
Yeah, I'm just saying stick. Well, I mean, if you
Right.
want work.
I believe the point
Stay
I'm
clear of
personally
water.
making is that you won't find it here.
Not
it's
here.
miserable.
Not in this house, but
Right.
I'm sure in this city.
Also, could
Do you
you
wanna-
not break into our house again, like just casually?
Sorry,
Actually,
what?
tell us how you broke into our house so that we can fix those problems.
Well, you may want to secure your second floor windows. Just say.
Whose room did you come in through?
How should I know?
Just describe it.
What's at the back of the house? The window on the left.
That's, I believe, Dylan's room, right?
Think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Was there a small like a
Just-
bath for a lobster in there?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how dare you enter through? I'm kidding.
Anyway, I think I'll be going now.
Okay, bye.
Hey, do you want another job?
Consider this job completed and consider
I did.
no other jobs offered.
Wait, I have a question. How much are you charging for like a repeat customer?
Depends on what the job is, not what the customer
Same
is.
thing. You have to find someone for me.
Are they on this continent?
Should be.
You said that before. Anyway,
Hey man, if I knew where they were, I wouldn't require your help to find them.
true.
That's actually fair.
Well, who am I looking for?
No, I want to know how much it costs first.
Well,
I'm not giving away confidential info.
let's see. Okay, so question now, would they be in this city?
Again, if they
This
knew.
defeats the purpose of me hiring you.
Well,
Are you not that good at your job?
Oh, I'm very good. The thing is, if I have to consider the whole continent, price goes up.
You don't even know the whole continent, do you?
Are you sure?
Well, I could maybe, if the price is reasonable for a citywide search, pay you that much upfront, and then if you have to go around the continent looking around, I can pay you the rest later.
All right. And you just want to know where they are?
Well, I want to be able to find them.
So you want them alive. That's what I'm getting at.
Yes, they have to be
God.
alive.
All right. Well, for that, is it urgent or can it take my time?
Take your time.
All right.
But
Well,
it depends. I might find them first. Then I mean, that's just a mark on your reputation, though, isn't it?
it really isn't. Anyway, that will run you 1,500 gold.
Oh boy, never mind that. I don't have that sort of personal money.
No, my-
Speaking
You
of
do have
personal-
60 platinum. I mean,
Right.
that's gonna go towards a big chunk.
just
60
got
platinum,
home.
just 600 gold, y'all.
Super awkward to do with the random stranger in the house, but I have got these gifts for you all. Here, Tar, his
Ah.
present, gift wrapped.
What
Felix,
are you
his
doing?
present, gift wrapped. Zahavah, here's a present. It's been gift wrapped. And for you, I have no gift because you're a terrible person. And I'm sorry.
It's vicious mockery.
But
Oh.
and here's scone and cake I saved for you, Felonia, because you asked for food when we left, and I totally didn't message you and I forgot. But I bought cake, so here you
Oh,
go.
excellent. Thank you.
You're
Well,
welcome.
Anto says, well, I'll be off now. I'm.
Take care.
I think
Oh, you
I'll
took a
see
hint?
you.
That's great.
I think I'll see you all again. And as
Oh.
he goes through the door, you can see kind of like his form change into a human, very nondescript.
Oh.
Don't come at us on the other side of a bargain.
This is why you don't bring a cat home.
Yeah, and so he
Anyway.
leaves. He leaves, and you can see that there's some fur now on the sofa.
Oh God.
We
Like,
just came
Felonia,
back,
She'll
y'all.
clean that up. She'll clean that up. It's part of her job. But, enjoy your gifts.
Wait, why did you get stuff?
Well, I
Thank you
didn't never
very much, Phane.
the targets. What is it that we got Tar again?
The
Oh my
Sword.
cross
God.
brand sword.
The cool sword.
Frost and short sword.
Wait, this is similar to the sword that I found in the temple.
Yeah, I saw it and I knew that you wanted it. So I thought because you were so gracious to leave it and listen to everyone, I thought I might just get it for you.
And it's legal.
Why? Because then, like, what was if I wasn't supposed to have it and I left it in the temple? Why am I getting it now?
You weren't supposed to have the one that was in the temple. This one you got from your friends.
It's the same thing.
Nope.
This one is yours. The other one was.
Look, I'm trying to do something
sacrifice.
nice. Can you just take it with just take the
There is a
sword.
very much a difference.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. It is a fantastic sword.
If you like, we can put it somewhere you have to steal it from people.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to give it back to me, I'll hide it under my bed. You can steal it from me.
Just giving you shit. I give Tara.
I also got Felix opens the. Felix was staring at these because Aria wasn't there for when we were buying the stuff. Felix was staring at these this little lion statue thing. Looked like they really wanted it. They didn't want to say anything about it, so we just got that as well.
Thank you very much.
You got lion statues?
You know what? I don't know what they do. Felix just looked like they really wanted them.
I say to each of the statues, I say, I require your help. I require your help. And they turn into two lionesses, I guess.
What?
And I will say, I will call this one Amelie and this one Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Oh
You're
my
not allowed to do
God.
that. Nope.
I immediately regret my decision to get you those.
Yeah.
I believe
Someone
these are
murdered
two
those
great
lions.
representations of the people that you described.
So yes,
I
you
have
speak
them
that
as well.
word, and these two large lions now are in the room.
Are they friendly?
They are very friendly.
Are they? Since you can now make that choice. Are they male or female lions?
They're both lionesses.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So these two big.
They're large
Oh
beasts.
my
They are
God, I'm gonna
unaligned,
give them
but
pets.
all of us are their allies.
I thought you didn't like animals.
I don't, and I didn't know what I was getting, and I regret this. I
I'm
also
so
got
happy.
They also have an
Liz
unnatural golden sheen.
You
Yes.
don't have to give me anything. You got Felix kitties.
Okay. So
Zahavah has-
one of them comes up to Zahavah and kind of like
Yes.
kind of like for scritches,
Yeah, give them all the scritches.
and the other one goes to Felix.
Thank
Oh
you.
boy.
And actually does that shoulder. Oh, but also headbutt, but also paws on shoulders.
Oh.
Make a strength save for me, real quick.
Full on one.
So
I did not expect this.
Comes up to you, jumps on front paws on shoulders, and just pushes you over.
Oh my God! Can I just say one thing? I wish
And then-
these were tigers, and then Felix could become the Tiger King.
And then starts
No.
stands over you, paws still on your shoulders, and starts licking your face mask.
Yes.
Ew.
I do not require this.
No. Wait, stop doing that. The drool's going to go into the joints. No. Get off.
I'm
Get off.
leaving. I'm just walking out of. I'm going to the bath.
Best day ever.
Zahavah, enjoy your bear trinkets.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
I'll open them up
Thanks,
in a minute. My hands are
I-
full of cat.
I'm out.
Appreciate the gift.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'm gonna help Felix up.
All right.
I will just take a notice that Phane is leaving.
You've
Yeah.
got 2 cats. That's so
Yes.
cool.
Well, do you make them return to?
I'm not sure if I can.
Oh.
Hold on. Golden lines. These gold statuette of lines are always created in pairs. You can use one figurine or both simultaneously. Each can become a line for up to 1 hour. Up to 1 hour.
Up to. So you could.
So I
return
could bamf them back, and I cannot use them again until 7 days have passed. So I'm gonna leave them out for an hour because they deserve to live.
All right. They start.
They're getting
Hey,
drool
okay.
in your joints.
So Phane is heading to the bath. The lions at some point start exploring the house.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
I'm gonna
God.
leave them in the backyard.
Locking
They
them.
are
There's
not
gonna be
allowed
more
in the
cat
house.
hair.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Also, keep the rabbit away from them.
Yeah,
He'll
many
be fine. He's also an ally.
and the cat.
True.
These are not real lions.
Yeah, true. They wouldn't do anything because
What makes you
They just
think?
spend time chasing each other around the backyard.
maybe, yeah.
You look
I mean,
out the window and you see the rabbits chasing the lions.
Yeah.
with a little horn.
Hold out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will quickly talk to Thor and say, I did not realize how much this impacted Phane. I feel bad. Should I return the statuettes?
No, but just probably don't use it unless you need to.
I was just meaning to show everybody what they did.
That's okay. Well, did you know what they did?
Yes.
Oh, and Phane didn't.
Well, he just saw me looking at them, it seems.
Oh boy.
Wanted to do a nice thing and now he regrets it. And I believe that it's unfair towards him. Because we didn't realize how deep this goes. And it seems to be something serious. Instead of just a dislike.
He does a lot of nice things, but I don't think he thinks about them very much.
I believe he does a lot of nice things. And what I'm worried about is that he thinks he does not deserve the same treatment.
Well, that's not true. Well, anyways, I just think it's fine. Leave them up for now. Once they'll go back in what, an hour?
In an hour they will be statuettes again, yes.
Oh, once they're back, you can't use them for a while, anyways. So
Right.
he'd probably forget about them. It's okay.
I think they are more thought to be a last-minute resort, or if we have to handle large crowds of enemies.
I really hope we don't have to do that anymore.
Yes, or to impress, because I know that leaving a big impression sometimes helps.
Who are you planning to impress, Felix?
Whenever it is being called for, I can be very persuasive.
You can. So, why do you need lions?
I don't know.
Well, they're very cool. Except,
That's why he wanted them.
I am
agree.
100% sure that your neck cogs are going to stiffen in a day when that drool sticks.
I believe I will partake in that bath everybody's talking about.
Yes.
All right. And with that, I think we have to leave it for today because I still have to do, unfortunately. So we shall pick up next time with the getting ready for the theater.
Going to the theater.
Again.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Phane.
Why?
Because I always thought it was a joke.
What was the joke?
No, nothing.
Phane has made it very clear he doesn't want pets.
I know, but I didn't think it was that deep. And clearly it is.
Yeah.
It's deep. Maybe Phane was...
Oh god, what if Phane was a pet?
Maybe Phane was originally a creature that got polymorphed into a drow.
Wow.
We might find out at some point. All right, guys. Thank you very much for a great session. Welcome home.
Welcome back, Starfall. I missed you so much.
And with that, I shall see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.